Lube and Tire, and by Long's Retreat Family Resort. And now, with all the exciting play-by-play action of the 2024 Pike County baseball action, for today's game, here are the Madman and Rockin' Raj.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Ohio High School Athletic Association Baseball. It is Eric Landrum. As always, I am joined by my counterpart, Rob Canner, and we are live coming to you from Bob Wren Stadium in the heart of downtown Athens, Ohio University. Yet again, another absolutely beautiful night for baseball as the Waverly Tigers take the field here as we're set for the regional championship. And once again, Rob, beautiful night for baseball, and this place is electric.
Yes, it is. They already announced Indian Creek, and now they're finishing up announcing our Waverly Tigers. And it's away from getting this game underway.
All right, yep, we're about there, and we're going to go ahead and take a brief pause for the national anthem, one of Rob's favorite moments of the broadcast, and we will be right back.
Or are currently serving our country, we ask that you please stand and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
And we're back here after the national anthem, and we are just about set for Ohio High School Athletic Association baseball. This game between Indian Creek High School and Waverly High School is being broadcast through the cooperation of Ohio High School Athletic Association is a voluntary, nonprofit educational organization through which member schools work cooperatively to adopt the standards and regulations that guide their interscholastic activities. The upholding of these standards and their adherence to the regulations helps to provide more wholesome and educational worthwhile activities for high school youth. The schools participating in this contest consider interscholastic athletics an integral part of the educational program and primarily for the purpose of making them better men and women out of their students. Unless it accomplishes this, it cannot be justified in the high school program. Tonight's tournament is one of many games being played throughout the state, leading to the state championship. The OHSAA and the participating schools reserve all broadcasting rights to tonight's game, and no delayed or rebroadcast is authorized without the written permission of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Rob, we're set. The stage is set. The Waverly Tigers are here with a 19-10 record, taking on the Indian Creek Redskins, who have a 19-6 record, just knocking off the number 2 ranked team in the state, St. Clairsville, last night by a score of 10-8. And Will Armstrong's throw down to second is there, Rob.
It is there.
It looks
It's
good.
spot on.
And we're ready.
Yes, we are.
We're set here. The center fielder for the Indian Creek Redskins, Ty Householder, steps up to the plate, and he's going to see Tyler Malone, Rob.
Yep, and I got a chance to watch a little bit of Indian Creek's game last night. They put up 10 runs, so defensively we're going to have to be as sound as we have been this whole tournament.
All right. Big sticks versus big arms on the hill tonight. Of course, on the heels of Hunter Houck's big performance, the first pitch of the game is inside for ball 1.
Looked like a little breaking pitch there. He left it out and just stayed on the inside part of the plate.
And Malone's all set here. The 1-0 on the way. Just outside and away. Or outside and away. Outside and low, I should say there. 2-0.
Nice fastball, trying to get ahead of the count. Unfortunately, it called for a ball.
2-0 on the way. And it's in there at the knees for strike one. And Malone has his first strike of the evening. Of course, Malone, kind of the second, I guess, if you'd say, of the 1-2 punch. But my goodness, he's looked great all year. Comes into this one leading the Tigers with an ERA of under 2. And that one swung on and hit to Jace Hurd at second base. Fields it cleanly, throws it over to Quentin Hurd, and that's going to be the first out of the game.
First out of the first inning. It was a nice little dribbler to second. Fielded cleanly and on over to first to record the first out.
The old 4-2 or 4-3, Rob. The old 4-3. Stepping up now is the catcher, number 21, Hunter Rusnick. And like you said, Rob, some big bats in this lineup.
Yeah, big bats.
But the Tigers have some great defense.
That they do, and we've seen that over the past few games for sure.
First pitch is in there for a strike. Again, first pitch curveball's in there for a strike. Shows it again. Check swing.
I thought they would have peeled that down to first base. They didn't. They just go ahead and go with the ball.
Beautiful night here in Athens. Not a cloud in the sky that Rob and I can see.
No,
low 70s.
Just an absolute beautiful May day, last day of May. 70 degrees.
And that pitch is in there for a strike as well. 1-2 count here to Rusnick. And Malone ahead early here. Waverly Tigers, of course, after a shutout last night. Let's not give Houck all the credit, though. The Waverly Tigers played a great defensive game last night. That one swung on, hit back up the middle. Jace Hurd lays out a little bit late, and that ball's going to sneak into center field to Smith, and he throws it back in.
Yeah, ripped up down the middle there, right over top of second base. He was unable to get there and records a single for him. So
Yep.
we've got one out, one on.
One on, one out here. Now you're going to have the 3-hole hitter, Landon Pownell, stepping in. The first baseman. One of just, like you said, Rob, a few big bats in this lineup. And these are some stout players here. We're looking down the first base line, checking out the Redskins, and first pitch is outside for a ball away. But we're looking down this first base line, and it's a pretty good looking bunch of athletes, Rob.
Yes, it is. Like I said, I was able to watch them last night, and they were just bat on ball one after another.
Yep. Or the 1-0 on the way. And off speed in there for a strike. 1-1 count here. Big Ben hugging the line down there at third base, maybe expecting a pull. Coach Noble, I'm sure, has done his homework. And the throw over gets the runner leaning, and the throw over is going to get the out.
Absolute great play. The runner tried to duke him, and he duked himself.
My goodness, Malone's throw over is perfect, just in time, as he's able to catch Rusnick leaning and get it over to Quentin Hurd there. Hurd throws the tag on him. And we've now got our second out of the first inning here, Rob.
Quickly went from 1 on, 1 out to 2 outs and nobody on.
Pitch is swung on, hit back up the middle. Jace Hurd fields it, throws it over to first. His throw's going to be just a bit late as he couldn't quite get it out of the glove, Rob.
Looked like he had a little bit of trouble trying to retrieve that ball out of his glove and get the throw over there as he was fading to the left.
That's going to be an infield hit. And now you got the number 3 here, the third baseman, Sam Parkalow, stepping up to the plate here. And again, we saw some big arms from this bunch in pregame as Rob did his scouting up here. Just eyes like a hawk from the press box. And that first pitch is low for ball 1. The Rob scouting report has these guys with some big arms and some big bats. And the Redskins are here ready to play baseball.
Yep, nice task.
Runner on the way. Armstrong's throw down to second's going to be close.
Little high.
Little bit high. And Pownell's going to, Pownell's going to slide in there. Safe at second base.
Yeah, Landon, you got 2 Pownells on the team. You got Gavin actually on deck. And then on second, you got Landon standing after he stole second.
Yep. So now you got a runner in scoring position here on second base. 1-1 count on the way. From Malone, Pitch is swung on, hit back up the middle. Creed Smith's got a trail on it. The runner's being sent. The throw on the way. Hurd cuts it off. He looks back to first base. The runner's going to score on the base hit from Barkalow.
Yeah, I think I would have rather seen not the cutoff happen. The ball looked like it was traveling nicely to the catcher there. We might have had a chance had it not been cut off. However, the smart play is to cut the ball off and try to not to advance any more runners.
That one was cut off. It looked like a pretty good line on that one, but the Tigers did. They cut the ball off, and run comes across here in the top of the first here for the Redskins. Pitch is swung on and missed as Gavin Pownell, the shortstop, steps to the plate. Oh, 0-1 here. That pitch is just away, it looked like, for ball 1 there, Rob.
Yep, we had about 1,000 umpires that thought differently.
Yeah, that's what it sure did, and a lot of them wearing orange and black here at Bob Wren Stadium. 1-1 on the way, swung on, blooper over Jace Hurd's head. That's going to fall. The runner at first is on his way to third. The throw on the way. Big Ben's going to snag it, but you're going to have 2 runners in scoring position here. And like I said, this is a pretty aggressive Redskins bunch now, Rob, with 2 runners in scoring position and a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first.
Yep, we're 1 out away from leading. Try to hold off on that run. Let's see if Malone can go ahead and get this batter out. Looks like Coach is going to come out and talk to Malone.
Yep.
Take a little break here in the first.
Just a small break here. Of course, Malone had such a great year coming into this one with an ERA below 2. And a little bit of a sticky situation early, hoping to get a little bit of help from his defense.
Yeah, we got one run across, and we got runner on third and second with 2 outs. So quite the jam here in the first, but he definitely has the mechanics and the stuff to get out of it.
Yep, Malone's going to have to get something going here. His defense is going to have to help him out. But obviously, Rob, like we've said, a very capable Tigers defense.
Absolutely. So far, they've just been unfortunate. The ball has landed out of reach of where the players
Single
are at,
back up the middle and a blooper over Jace Hurd's head at second base into right field. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what we've seen today. Now Silas Hyde, the pitch. The 0-1 on the way. Ball swung on and hit back up the middle, and it's going to be a single into center field. The runner from second on his way to third, or on his way home, and he's going to score, and it's going to be a 3-0 lead for the Redskins, just like that, Rob.
Yeah, another rip right back up the center, and scores 2 runs there, and Waverly Tigers take a deficit of 3-0.
3-0 lead for the Redskins. Silas Hyde stands on first base, and Stan Amos, the second baseman, steps up. 5 hits here in the first inning. Runner goes, fouled off, straight back. 0-1 to Amos.
Sir, I can't see. Thank you.
Beautiful night here for baseball, Rob.
Yes, it is. It's like we said before, it's nice and sunny. And
throw over, a little bit behind. Three to nothing here. Fouled off. That one's going to be out of play as Armstrong tries to chase after it. 0-2 count.
Still 2 outs. Runner on first.
0-2 on the way. And that's going to be strike 3 as Malone's off speed's able to get Amos standing in the box. but not before just a little bit of damage here, Rob, as the Redskins take a 3-0 advantage. We're going to be right back. You're listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball right here on 100.1 FM, WXZQ Waverly.
Valley View Health Center in Waverly, where your well-being is top priority. Valley View offers comprehensive health care services including expert medical care, dental services, and mental health support. Conveniently located at 227 Valley View Drive in Waverly, they're committed to your health and happiness. From routine checkups to personalized care, Valley View is your trusted partner. Visit Valley View Health Center because your health matters. Call 740-947-7726 or walk in today. Looking for fun this summer? Look no further than Long's Retreat Family Resort in western Pine County. Dive into excitement with their swimming area, splash pad, and giant water slides. Explore the water with canoes and paddle boats or reel in the big one while fishing. On land, enjoy mini golf, go-karts, a carousel, and more. Perfect for company outings, family reunions, and group get-togethers. For endless summer memories, visit longsretreat.com or text them at 937-888-3525. See you at Long's Retreat. You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day on your hometown radio station Hits Now Q100.
Alrighty, and we are back here, folks, at Bob Wren Stadium. We are here for the regional championship between your Waverly Tigers and the Indian Creek Redskins. Rob, little rocky start for the Waverly Tigers as they trail early here, 3-0 in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, we got Speetzer Creed Smith coming up to lead off, and we know he can get on base, and when he does, he can steal them as well. So he's looking to definitely close the gap of that 3-0 deficit.
Looking to get things started here as the Redskins got well to work in the first inning, and Silas Hyde, the pitcher, who had a pretty key hit for the Redskins, is going to take the hill. Redskins, of course, coming off of a huge victory last night, 10-8 over the St. Clairsville Red Devils, number 2 ranked team in Division II, huge win. And the Tigers hoping to kind of catch a team that gets a big win like that, sleeping, you hope.
Yeah.
But also, you'll take anyone's best swing. And right now, just got to get a few runs on the board and get things moving here. Creed Smith, center fielder, steps up to the plate. First pitch is in the dirt, ball 1.
Yeah, I think he was trying to give it everything he had there on the first. Released it a little late and down in the dirt for ball 1 for
Big
Mr.
lefty.
Smith.
Sorry, Rob, didn't mean to cut you off there. Big lefty is Hyde. As he throws the 1-0 in there for a strike. He's got pretty good control of that fastball. He looked pretty good as he warmed up there.
Yeah, he was able to hit his placements where he's wanted other than that first pitch.
The Redskins in their white uniforms. Bunt shows, gets it down, fielded and thrown over to first as Rusnick gets the ball over to Pownell for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, unfortunately that bunt didn't go as far down the first baseline as he probably intended it for it to go. However, the catcher was able to grab it and get the out over there.
Rusnick able to hop up out of there, came up out of there pretty quick, and I don't think Smith got quite all of it that he hoped, and got a good angle on it, but just didn't quite get it where he wanted to. And now Lieutenant Jordan, LT Jordan's going to step in with an out. That ball swung on and fouled straight back. Of course, Lieutenant Jordan, a key member of this Tigers squad, a key member of this defense, kind of the quarterback of the defense at shortstop. And last night he had a phenomenal defensive effort, really flashed a leather.
Yeah, whenever we talk about a defensive squad, he was definitely on top of that defensive squad last night.
And the 0-1 is just high, inside. 1-1 count.
I don't know about just high. That was the catcher had to stand up to get that ball.
Rob is 5'6" as the 1-1's on the way. 2-1. Catcher had to stand up to catch that one as well.
Just high.
Also just high as well. It was at the umpire's belt. And the 2-1 on the way. Swung on and fouled off down the third base line. And the gentleman trying to retrieve that one, couldn't quite get there. Also see a Hawaiian shirt in the crowd this evening. Rob, we are, as you mentioned, almost to the first day of June. And the 2-2 on the way is on the outside corner and called strike 3, Rob.
Yeah, that was just right on the outside corner. It could have been called strike or ball from where I was sitting, and unfortunately for the Tigers, they called it a strike.
Well, unfortunately for the Tigers, they call balls and strikes from down on the field and not from where Rob's sitting. Lieutenant Jordan's going to be put away for the second out of the inning here. Jace Hurd steps to the plate for the Waverly Tigers. Two outs. Waverly Tigers trail it 3-0. First pitch is in there for a strike. Pretty nice off-speed pitch there from Hyde.
Yeah, that one broke pretty good. Looked like it was falling off the table. He had great control over it and still was able to land it in the zone.
If it were falling off the table, something tells me you'd catch it, Rob.
Absolutely. Anywhere around the table, that's me.
It's in there for strike one. And that one's in there for a ball. 1-1 count here to Hurd. Hurd has definitely made the All-Ohio Forearms team.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely got the strength to rip one out.
He does. 1-1, low one inside for a ball. 2-1 count here to Hurd. Waverly Tigers had such a great run getting up to this point, looking to continue adding to the school history and make the Final Four. That ball swung on into left center. Starkey and Householder on the way. Starkey's camped under it. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. And the Waverly Tigers are put away 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the first, Rob.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. It was a good command on the mound for Indian Creek, and we were just unable to get anything rolling.
Not quite, but a lot of baseball action to be played still yet. You're listening to your Waverly Tigers right here on 100.1 FM WXZQ Waverly.
Need an oil change? Stop into Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Need tires for your passenger vehicle, truck, or tractor? Stop into Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Quick Stop Lube and Tire will also replace those worn-out brakes, struts, shocks, and more. Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Open from 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till noon on Saturday. Call 289-4268 or 289-4100 for Quick Stop Lube and Tire.
Duds & Suds Laundromat, your self-service laundry destination, is located at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon. Currently, Duds & Suds Laundromat is undergoing renovations for enhanced quality cleaning. Duds & Suds Laundromat is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Duds & Suds Laundromat at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon and experience convenience and cleanliness with Duds & Suds Laundromat. You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day on your hometown radio station. Hits Now Q100.
Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball right here on Q100 FM. I'm Eric Canner. I'm Eric Landrum. I'm sorry. I'm joined by Rob Canner. Rob and I are not that deep, but we are great buddies. And we are here in the top of the second inning. Waverly Tigers trail 3-0.
Yeah, they made it through most of their roster there in the first inning, so now we're dealing with number 8, 9, and back up to number 1, the top of the order.
Left fielder Ian Starkey at the plate, calls time. Looking to get his first at bat of the day after retiring Hurd to end the first inning for the Tigers. Malone's 0-1 is on the way. In there for strike 2, fastball at the belt. Looked like a pretty good pitch from here, Rob. Not sure what Starkey was looking for.
Yes, it did. It was definitely right there.
Oh-2 on the way, swung on and fouled off. Starkey in the 8-hole. Certainly doesn't seem to be a stranger to swinging the bat. It's got a pretty good looking cut.
Yeah, he definitely, the only time he didn't is one of the balls he probably should have swung at.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, the one that was about, what, shoulder height for you, I would say.
With pad high.
0-2 on the way, swung on and missed, and that's going to be strike 3. And Malone gets his first strikeout of the day. I'm sorry, second strikeout of the day. First out here.
Yeah, that was a beautiful breaking ball in that last strikeout. Fell right off the outside corner. Had the batter reaching for it and was able to record the out.
Right fielder number 9, Caleb Boda, steps in for his first at bat of the day. First pitch on the way, inside for ball 1. Great crowd here at Bob Wren Stadium. Folks still rolling in here. Folks getting off work. It's only 5:16. Time called.
Faithful here.
A lot of Pike County folks. Seen some post 142 shirts. Tells me the whole Pike County faithful's out this evening. 1-0 on the way. In there for a strike.
Yeah, after that first inning, it's looking like Malone's starting to settle down and kind of dealing his stuff.
Doing his thing here early in the second inning. Tigers trail 3-0. 1-1 on the way. Off speed, catches Boda out in front, who fouls it off. And that ball's out of play. Tigers, one of only 8 teams remaining, as there are 4 games throughout the region tonight. We'll mention those teams here in just a moment. Malone from the windup, the 1-2 on the way. Swung on and fouled off, kind of fended off down the first baseline. As we mentioned, there are 4 games this evening, all beginning at 5 o'clock in the Division II. Napoleon taking on Parma, Padua Franciscan. That was fun to say. Hamilton Baden taking on Jonathan Alder. Of course, Waverly and Indian Creek right here. And Beloit West Branch taking on Chagrin Falls Kinston. The winner of this game, of course, getting the winner of that one next Friday at 1 p.m. at Canal Park, downtown Akron. 1-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. And that's strike 3 there. And Malone really settling down now as he finds himself back to the top of this Indians order.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts looking really good there for Malone. Like you say, back to Ty Householder in the 1 slot, who reached base in the first inning as well. Or I'm sorry, he
Householder
dribbled one to second for an out.
Second at bat of the inning after grounding out to Hurd in his first at bat. First pitch on the way just outside and low, ball 1. Tigers rocking those lucky orange uniforms and some blonde locks, Rob. We got some blonde hair on this bunch down the left field line tonight.
Yeah, we spoke about that yesterday, and actually when we were walking out, I could hear them talking about the different color of highlights and things that they used, and I still haven't figured out what they're doing it for. But like we discussed, it's probably for a little run.
I'm sure it's for the run. I did hear one young man say that he burnt his scalp. We hope he's okay. 2-0 on the way here from Malone. That ball smoked back into center field and into the hand, or the glove, I should say, of Creed Smith. And just like that, Householder's aboard with a single.
Yeah, that was hit right back at the pitcher. He was unable to get a glove on it, and right out in the center field.
Hunter Rusnick, the catcher, stepping back in for his second at bat. Of course, Rusnick, first hit of the afternoon with a single into center field in his first at bat. Loving the blonde locks from the Waverly Tigers. We're hoping to keep this run alive. Rob, we've had an up throw over. Gets by Hurd. The runner's going to advance to second base there. This Householder standing on second after the error from Malone.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the size, we've talked about it before, with the field this size, any pass ball from any player is going to result in an extra base for sure. Unfortunately, it happened to us there and put a runner in scoring position.
Fortunately, puts a runner into scoring position, as you said, Rob. But still 2 outs. Just need a swing to go our way here. As the 0-0 is just high, maybe outside for ball 1.
It looked like they called it maybe a little bit outside.
If you're tuning in, we appreciate you listening to Waverly Baseball here on 100.1 FM. Also live streaming this one on Main Street TV, Facebook, and Total Media YouTube if you're tuning in that way. We appreciate that all the same. The 1-0 in the dirt. Ohio High School Athletic Association Regional Baseball Championship, Bob Wren Stadium. Waverly Tigers hoping to keep it alive, Rob. Hoping to keep it alive.
Yes, they are. They're looking to get out of this inning, make it a quick inning.
2-0 on the way, or thrown just outside.
Compared to that first inning, they don't want a result of that again.
Of course, the winner, as we said, looking to head to downtown Akron at Canal Park and playing one of the most beautiful settings in Ohio high school baseball. And that game will be at 1 p.m. next Friday, assuming the Waverly Tigers can get their sleeves rolled up, get their hands a little dirty, and get back to work.
Yeah, I've not been able to have the
3-0
pleasure
in
to
there.
see that where you're talking about, but hopefully we get the opportunity to do that.
You can Google it. It's worth a Google. 3-1 now. As Rusnick settles in. Runners off to third. Swung off down the first base line. And that ball's foul.
That's got to be always the worst. You're running as hard as you possibly can just to trot back. Whenever
Rob,
you steal a base.
big fan of exercise. Tigers coming off of a really stellar defensive game last night, a pitching duel, but Hunter Houck said, give me one and we'll take you the rest of the way with the defense.
Little blooper down the right
Field line, just out of play.
Oh, yeah, just out of play.
Just out of play.
He was running as hard as he could. Hat even came off.
Just out of play, Rob.
And again,
Unfortunately, Houck can't quite get to that one.
Ty Householder has to trot back to first. Or back to second, I'm sorry.
Again, Rob lives a very difficult life.
Umpire retrieving some
Foul
of those
balls.
foul balls
Yeah.
to fill his pockets again.
I'll tell you what, fans around here are better than I would have been as a kid, man. I foul ball finders keepers, Rob. You know what I
Finders
mean?
keepers. Unfortunately, they got to return here.
Unfortunately, it's the way that it goes. Times is tough, but we're having a great time here. Runner goes. Malone steps off, catches him, throws over to Nichols. Nichols back to Hurd. Hurd. Now we're going to have the runner being called for interference.
For the third out.
As Hurd dropped the ball, kind of tried to swim move Hurd and kind of pull him out of the way, Rob. And he's going to be called for interference for the third out, Rob.
I'm not sure.
Wait a second. Hang on. Maybe not. Looks to be some confusion now, Rob. I had the second base umpire calling the runner out. Now the runner's at third with the third base coach. Yeah, Coach Noble's going to come out here and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, it looks like they're all going to discuss it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they call.
I thought the runner was out.
Yeah, I mean, the umpire gave the
He
out
signaled
sign.
out. Yeah, okay.
Absolutely. Unless he's going to recant on that and say that we were in interference.
No. Givesies backsies.
That's what I'm
This is the
thinking.
regional championship. No, Coach Noble's going to go out and figure out what's going on. Have a talk with the second base umpire who, like we said, signaled out. We're going to try to get to the bottom of this. And doesn't look to go in favor of the Waverly Tigers. Coach Noble trots off the field.
Yeah, no.
I still am very confused. It looked like Hurd just dropped the ball, tried to get out of the way, but was pulled.
Nonetheless, we got a full
We'll
count
figure
and a
it out.
runner on third.
We'll
so
figure it out.
Let's
Full
just get the
count.
hitter.
Full count here, runner on third base. And as we reset here, the catcher, Rusnick, is at the plate. Top of the second, 3-2 on the way, swung on, and it's popped up. Armstrong's just out of his reach. Because it looked like if he could have got his feet under him, he would have laid out for that one, Rob.
Yeah, he was close to it as well.
Came up out of there. Not a real high pop-up by any stretch of the imagination.
No, it was a nice slow motion pop-up that you're just unable to reach out and grab.
Nonetheless, we're going to do it over again. 3-2 count here at Bob Wren Stadium. Runner at third, 3-2 on the way. It rings him up Strike three, huge pitch, and a huge third out there, Rob.
Yeah, that was his third strikeout of the inning, and so he was able to retire that side all by himself. Unfortunately, we just had one. They left one runner on.
Put the team on my back.
Yeah, yes, he did.
Put the team on my back. Hey, Tyler Malone getting it done here for the Waverly Tigers, and they get out of it, Rob, after the the uncertain result of the pickoff play.
As they always say, ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie, and we love it here. You're listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball right here on 100.1 FM, WXZQ Waverly.
Looking for custom apparel that stands out? Check out Snazzy Prints LLC, your one-stop destination for vibrant designs and personalized merchandise. They specialize in direct-to-film and sublimation screen printing, ensuring top-notch quality every time. From trendy t-shirts to sleek tumblers and so much more, they've got you covered. Let your imagination run wild and bring your vision to life. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive deals and sneak peeks. Contact Kimberly Puckett at 740-648-7926 and get started today.
Today's game is being brought to you by your local financial advisors at Oak Bridge Financial Partners of Waverly, offering comprehensive investment services, retirement planning, and financial planning. Visit Oak Bridge Financial Partners online at oakbridgefp.com for more information.
You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day on your hometown radio station. Hits Now Q100.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Eric, it is Rob Kenner, and we are live with Waverly Tiger baseball action here. Ohio High School Athletic Association Regional Baseball Championship, live from Bob Ryan Stadium, downtown Athens. The Waverly Tigers do trail at the moment as we head into the bottom of the second inning. 3-0, Rob. Waverly Tigers looking to get back to work here and get some runs on the board.
Yeah, we got number 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and looking to add some runs to this 3-0 lead. Or, I'm sorry, not lead, but deficit.
We still would like to add some runs and get this thing back to work here.
Yeah, great part of the lineup to do so as well.
Tigers looking to extend the season, keep the run alive. Been such a great run for the Waverly Tiger faithful. This baseball team has pulled the community together, Rob, and dragged them all to Athens for yet another game, and we're all stoked to be here, man. This is great.
Absolutely, and for any high school player, a chance to head to a Final Four of a tournament is a phenomenal accomplishment.
Sure.
And Tyler Malone looked like he may have had a little bit of jitters there in the first inning. He settled in, 3 strikeouts in the second, and now we're here rolling and looking for Waverly to go ahead and put some runs on the board here at the bottom of the second.
I thought he did a really good job of mixing it up in the second inning there, and really showing what he can do with the off speed. Got the hitters leaning, got him out in front of some balls, and we had the fortune of a lot of those balls just not falling into fair territory and dropping.
Yep.
And like you said, man, just got back to work. And now we got Hunter Hauk leading the off here for the Waverly Tigers, looking to get something going. First pitch pops over home plate there for ball 1.
Yeah, that one hit down in the grass and bounced up as well.
Time called as the umpire wipes the rubber pellets off of home plate.
So now we can call it rubber pellets and not dirt, huh?
I mean, it's what he was doing, Rob. I don't define what surfaces go into playing fields. It's not my job. It's not the way that it goes. 1-0. Hauk settles back in after a brief talk with Coach Noble down the left field line. This place feels like the 7th inning already as far as that pitch has popped up into center field. Householder looks to be camped under it, and he is. And that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, a little challenge out there in the outfield with this glaring sun. Like you said before, 0 clouds in the sky. He was able to camp under it, block out the sun with his glove, and record the first out.
Stepping up to the plate now, Big Blonde Ben.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to incorporate that into his name now. Huh?
I think it's gotta find its way into it, man. Big Ben Nichols stepping up to the plate. First pitch bounces over home plate again. Big Ben looking to get something going for the Tigers,
That's
Rob.
3 first pitches out of the first 5 hitters. The first pitch has been in the dirt.
Nonetheless,
Rubber pellets, you would say.
Well, you can call it dirt. Nonetheless, Big Ben settles in 1-0 on the way. In there for strike. Waverly faithful, not a fan of that call, Rob.
No, not a fan, and they had something to be disgusted about because it looked a little on the outside.
Not a fan. No, Rob also agrees. Nonetheless, Big Ben settles in 1-1 on the way. Hyde's delivery in there for strike 2.
Same spot. The pitcher knows, hey, if the ump's going to call it, I'm going to go there again.
Was the same fastball. It did look to be a similar location. And that comes after the Waverly fans didn't get the benefit of a call that came last inning in a similar spot. So, nonetheless, 1-2 on the way. That nice off speed that just kind of falls, Rob.
Yeah, he tried to get him to chase, and great eye for Big Ben, and he let that one go into the dirt and held his swing back.
Two-two count here.
Really crowding the plate on this pitch.
2-2 on the way. Ball swung and crushed back up the middle, and it's going to fall into center field, and Big Ben's going to be aboard with the first hit of the inning for the Waverly Tigers.
1 out, 1 on. And we got Mr. Quentin Hurd at first base
steps up to the plate
with his first at bat.
Hurd steps up, Big Ben on first. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Hurd showing bunt. Pulls back. That pitch is inside.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of a threat Big Ben is out there on first of stealing a base, but he's keeping pretty good.
Bet you wouldn't say
contact.
that to his face.
I wouldn't.
That ball swung on and popped up. It looked like the first baseman lost it. Right fielder can't find it. It's going to fall.
Lands fair.
Big Ben slides into second base and avoids the tag. And we got runners aboard, Rob, first and second, with a little bit of help from the sun.
Yeah, Big Ben, he got caught right there between first and second. Fortunate enough for us Waverly Tigers, it was able to land fair, and he's able to hustle down and grab second.
I'll tell you what, Waverly Tigers could have used a little bit of a break getting back into this one, Rob, and it was nice to have one. And right now, they're cooking. They got a little bit of something in the oven. First and second here with Jamison Morton stepping to the plate.
1 out and looking to do some work here.
First pitch on the way to Morton. Off speed, falls in there for a strike. Hyde done a really nice job of, like Rob, like you said, kind of, location, kind of bouncing some pitches in, but also doing a great job of using that off speed to stay ahead and keep these hitters off balance for Waverly.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was one of those off speed that he chased down and unfortunate was not able to get a hold of it.
0-2 here to Morton. Tigers with 2 runners aboard. Hurd and Nichols. Nichols stands on second base. That pitch is fouled off. Straight back. Nichols stands on second base. Hurd on first. Quentin Hurd, that is.
Stays alive with that foul ball.
0-2 count here. 1 out to the Waverly Tigers as they trail 3-0 here in the regional championship. 0-2 on the way. Dribbled back up to the shortstop. He makes a throw over to first base. That ball's caught, held onto by the first baseman, and we've got a second out of the inning here.
Yeah, fielder's choice, threw it over to first. You can hear the Waverly faithful calling for interference on that run down first base line. The first baseman had to step in front of the bag to catch the ball right in the runner's path. He had to go out and around him, and unfortunately he was called out.
Unfortunately, that call doesn't go our way, and Coach Noble having a talk with the home plate umpire after, the call doesn't go our way. once again for the Waverly Tiger fans. And Big Ben standing on third base, and that's still a key run standing there at third base. So if you're the catcher, Will Armstrong, stepping in here, you got to keep that into perspective. You got to keep that in the forefront of your mind, I would think.
Yeah, you got the tying run at the plate.
Yeah.
With both runners in scoring position.
A big runner at third base and one standing on second here, so. That ball swung on, and big cut there from Armstrong, but doesn't connect 0-1.
Yeah, anything in play here is going to be probably going to score at least one.
One fouled straight back.
Takes that high fastball and just fouls it up over top of the catcher's head into the backstop.
Two outs for the Tigers here. Two runners in scoring position. Hyde's 0-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. And that's going to get Hyde out of a big inning. And the Tigers, unfortunately, unable to do anything with those two runs in scoring position, Rob.
Yeah, that was for his second strikeout of the game. And like you say, unfortunate, Waverly Tigers wasn't able to capitalize on having both runners in scoring position.
A lot of baseball left to play here. You're listening to the Waverly Tigers here on 100.1 FM WXZQ Waverly.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a home or even a piece of property, then look no further than your hometown real estate and auction experts at Brewster Real Estate and Auction, located in the heart of Waverly at 200 East Emmett Avenue. Phone 740-947-7577 or check them out online at brewsterauction.com. Brewster Real Estate and Auction, a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports.
Valley View Health Center in Waverly, where your well-being is top priority. Valley View offers comprehensive health care services including expert medical care, dental services, and mental health support. Conveniently located at 227 Valley View Drive in Waverly, they're committed to your health and happiness. From routine checkups to personalized care, Valley View is your trusted partner. Visit Valley View Health Center because your health matters. Call 740-947-7726 or walk in today. You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day on your hometown radio station. Hits Now Q100.
Welcome back to Bob Wren Stadium, everyone. It's Eric Landrum, it's Rob Canner, and right now we're watching your Waverly Tigers in regional championship baseball action here on 100.1 FM. Rob, right now the Waverly Tigers in a dogfight against the Indian Creek Redskins. They trail 3-0 here as we get back to the top of the third.
Yeah, they got those 3 runs in the first inning, and Tyler Malone, he definitely settled in there in the second inning with 3 strikeouts, looking to do the same thing in the third. Right
now he's got the 3-hole hitter for the Redskins, Landon Pownell, coming up. Pownell in his first at bat reached on a hit and had a stolen base and scored a run later. But he looks at 0-1 as the curveball falls in for a strike. Of course, Pownell, one of the big bats in this lineup for the Redskins. Such a tough lineup to get through, 1 through 9. All of these hitters know how to swing it. The 0-1 on the way, low and inside for a ball. If you're tuning in on our Total Media live stream or Main Street TV live stream, we appreciate it.
Yeah, they do a phenomenal job getting here before everybody else, setting everything up and making the stream look beautiful for all of the viewers.
Phenomenal work from the crew. Thank you for all that you do as well. 2-1 to Pownell here as he gets set. That ball swung on back up the center and just out of the outstretched arm, I should say, of LT Jordan into center field.
Yeah, if he was shaded over about 3 steps, he was there for that ball easily.
The third baseman, number 3.
It's 2 hits now on the day for Pownell. Now you've got another set of wheels standing over there on first base, and you have to wonder after the first inning how much Malone's thinking about that, or if he's more in the mindset of that second inning. That ball's crushed into center field as well. Smith backs off of it, throws it into second base, but it's just late, as he would have had the force out if he could have gotten hit in time.
It was going to be close, and just a few steps off of it. He was in between whether he wanted to come up and try to catch that ball or just let it bounce. He let it bounce. Runners advance. They've got
first and second here as Barcolo is able to hit that ball into center field, and now Gavin Pownell, the shortstop, steps to the plate.
We'll go out and have a little meeting with them again here in the third inning, and
we'll chit-chat.
See what they need to do in this scenario.
Looks like we might be switching gears here, going to Quentin Hurd. Looks like Hurd's doing a glove switch. Maybe Houck to first. Let's take a look here. Looks like Houck is coming in from right field. Looks like Hurd's going to take the hill. The first baseman, Quentin Hurd's going to take the hill. Looks like Tanner Nichols coming in to right field as Tyler Malone gets a nice ovation here from the Waverly crowd. So a little pitching change here, Rob. 9 hits here, and looks like the Tigers are going to test a different arm, give the Redskins a little bit of a different look here.
Yeah, here in the third. I don't think Malone was doing a too terrible job like we were talking about. He had 3 strikeouts in the second. Unfortunately, the first 2 batters here in the third got on.
Yeah.
Might be a little quick. However, he pitched a complete game in the first game that we I can't remember who they played against the first game.
The first game was Miami Trace.
There we go,
Miami Trace.
Yeah.
First game that you were with us, of course,
Correct.
was Miami Trace. And, did a great job coming in relief of Houck in the final inning of that one. And definitely a reliable arm taking the hill for the Tigers. And, Malone, you did a great job, man. Give up some hard-hit balls, unfortunately, but it wasn't even the hard-hit ones that really translated, Rob. It was you get runners on base and give up a bloop here and another hard-hit ball here, and here you are. But what a great job he's done this year and, of course, in his career. And right now, Quentin Hurd is going to step in and face Gavin Pownell, the shortstop from the Redskins, who reached on a hit his last at bat.
Still no outs. Runners on first and second. And like you say, Quentin Hurd here, he's looking to try to get out of this inning with no damage done.
Hurd, much different type of off speed. A little more velocity, a little harsher break to his off speed. First pitch is swung on, popped up, and Hunter Houck is going to give it an effort, but just out the right field line and foul.
Just out by 35 yards. It wasn't a bad attempt to it, but he would have had to climb the wall, climb the hill, and get past that tree to catch that ball.
Rob is not capable of doing any one of those things.
No, I was stopped by the wall.
0-1 on the way here from Hurd. Hit back up the middle and into center field. Creed Smith's throw into home. They're going to hold that runner at third, and you're going to have bases loaded here with nobody out in the top of the third.
Bases loaded, 0 outs. Tough position to come into and start pitching,
And right now, that's 3 straight. I mean, let's just call it what it is, Rob. 3 straight ropes into center field from this Redskins lineup. And you're going to have the pitcher, Silas Hyde, step into the plate here with the bases loaded. Corner's in, and I'll tell you what, Rob, we can get it out. That ball swung on and fouled off.
Yeah, we'll start with 1. We need 3, but we will definitely start with 1.
We'll take it out. Corner's in here. Hurd. Jace Hurd, that is, the second baseman, also in the infield grass. Swung on and missed there. High fastball from Hurd, just blows it by the hitter Hyde.
High fastball, had him swinging. Now he's ahead of the count.
I'll tell you what, we get by this one. We've got 3 straight hitters, Rob, who have struck out. That ball's backhanded, and that ball's foul. We got 3 straight hitters who have all been the victim of a strikeout today, so an out would be huge here for the Tigers. Oh-2 here. Hyde steps in on the way, swung on and missed. And a big strikeout from Quentin Hurd.
Yeah, bases loaded, big strikeout to get that first out of the inning.
Massive out. Now you can breathe a little bit, Tiger fans. You can breathe, but still need 2 big ones here. Really kind of feels like we need 2 outs to just kind of stay alive at all.
Yeah, and if we do without them scoring a run, that's going to shift momentum for sure.
First pitch in, not. First pitch, I'm told by the home plate umpires, in fact, not a strike. Looked pretty good from here.
I won't even comment on it.
Okay. Rob has been told if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. 1-0 count here. That ball swung on. Ben Nichols going to give the dugout a run for its money. Fouled out of play. Tell you what, Ben Nichols might have gone through the dugout to catch that ball if he had enough time.
Yep.
1-1 count here. And Stan Amos, the second baseman, steps back in. Bases loaded here. 1 out. Waverly Tigers trail 3-0, looking for a way out of the inning. That pitch is just inside.
Boy, he had him shivering there. He kind of broke on that pitch, thought it was coming right at him, and it just broke right over the plate.
Yeah, looked to be a little confusion there between Hurd and Armstrong. Hurd stood up, Armstrong stood up, maybe looking for the fastball, and it kind of broke.
Yeah, should set him up for future pitches.
2-1 here. On the way. Swung on into right center. And Creed Smith has a beat on it. Runner at third tags. He's heading for home. Smith's throw on the way. And Armstrong
What a play.
holds on to it.
What an absolute
and
play.
the Tigers get the double play. Creed Smith with an absolute missile to home plate. Will Armstrong holds on to it. And the runner at third, who tags Rob, has made better decisions.
Yeah, he probably ought to have stayed there because that was an absolute gun down.
Hose from
Creed
Smith in center field. What a play, what a turn of events. And just like that, Quentin Hurd comes in and gets 3 massive outs for the Tigers in relief of Tyler Malone. And man, what an exciting way to end the 3rd inning. Now it's time for the Tigers to get the bats out here. You're listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball right here on 100.1 FM, WXZQ Waverly.
Looking for fun this summer? Look no further than Long's Retreat Family Resort in western Pike County. Dive into excitement with their swimming area, splash pad, and giant water slides. Explore the water with canoes and paddle boats, or reel in the big one while fishing. On land, enjoy mini golf, go-karts, a carousel, and more. Perfect for company outings, family reunions, and group get-togethers. For endless summer memories, visit longsretreat.com or text them at 937-888-3525. See you at Long's Retreat.
Need an oil change? Stop into Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Need tires for your passenger vehicle, truck, or tractor? Stop into Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Quick Stop Lube and Tire will also replace those worn-out brakes, struts, shocks, and more. Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Open from 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till noon on Saturday. Call 289-4268 or 289-4100 for Quick Stop Lube and Tire.
You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day, only on your hometown radio station. Hits now, Q100 WXCQ Piketon.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live from Bob Wren Stadium in Athens for OHSAA Regional Baseball action here, the Regional Baseball Championship between the Waverly Tigers and the Indian Creek Redskins. We're still fired up here, Rob, after a huge defensive play to end the inning.
Absolutely, and as I was saying before, all we needed was to get out of that inning, and the momentum was going to shift with them scoring any runs, and they did just that. They didn't allow any runs to come across the plate. Got a nice double play to end it from a gun down from Creed Smith out in center field, and you can see it down third base line over here. They looked amped up.
Tigers looking to make something happen here as the DH, Lane Bear, steps in, and he's quickly down 0-2 after fouling off a pitch and then looking at the second one in there for a strike. O2 in the dirt, swung on and missed. Catcher drops it, and he throws it over to Pownell, and Indian Creek records the first out of the inning.
Mr. Hyde's third strikeout of the game.
Number 34, Creed Smith.
Creed Smith steps in for his second at bat of the game.
The man that had that absolute rope from center field.
One heck of a play to end the inning after a fly ball tag up resulted in a double play. And tell you what, he's got a cannon in center field, man.
And he proved it there. He definitely showed it off.
Proved it there. Creed Smith definitely has a better arm than Rob and a better eye, too, as he looks at ball one.
A longer arm for sure.
And a better arm as he looks at ball two.
I won't speak at the IQ part, though.
2-0 count. Hyde on the mound has done a pretty good job today for the Redskins. The 2-0, again, on that questionable part of the plate today, Rob.
Yeah. It's definitely been a questionable outside part of the plate. You don't know if it's going to be a ball or a strike. It's kind of a coin flip at this time.
3-0 count here, showing bunt. Pulls back and looks at strike one here. We appreciate you tuning in. If you're watching the live stream on Main Street TV, Facebook, or the Total Media YouTube. And we're going to look at ball four there from Creed Smith, and he's aboard.
Yeah, Mr. Wills there at the top of the order. He, when he gets on base, as we said before, he has got absolute potential to take another base.
Lieutenant Jordan, LT Jordan, stepping back into the box after a strikeout in his first at bat. Looking to make something happen here. First pitch, low and away, ball one. Of course, Smith done such a great job all year on the base paths. Looking to see if he can maybe get something going out there. With a 3-0 lead, though, I can't imagine, or trailing 3-0, I should say, I can't imagine he'll be too aggressive.
Yeah, they're just looking to try to put a quarter in the merry-go-round and hopefully get some runners on the bases and get them moving.
2-0 here. Hyde's pitch on the way. Swung on and smoked into center field. Householder goes back. And that ball's caught.
Yeah, Mr. Smith, he was over almost standing on second, waiting to see if they was going to catch that ball, and has to trot back to first, unable to tag up and get an extra base.
I'll tell you what, if that ball's not caught, Smith's definitely scoring.
Yeah, and as we've said many times before, I think in any high school field, that's probably a home run.
Another hard-hit ball that unfortunately just off the bat of Jordan doesn't go his way.
Longest part of the field out there at 405.
I mean, it might not have gotten high enough to get out of here, Rob. That thing was just smoked off the bat. Throw over to first base. Smith slides back in. I mean, that ball was toast. No balls, no strikes. Bottom of the third inning here. Waverly trails 3-0. Pitch on the way, swung on, fouled down the left field line. 0-1 count.
Jace Hurd situates the bat in his hand, get it angled just how he wants as he steps back into the box. Runner goes.
Runner goes.
Throw down
late. Creed Smith making it happen.
Yeah, no one was really there to cover the bag for him, and luckily enough, the shortstop got there. We could have had extra bases on that stolen base.
Runner in scoring position here. 2 down. Tigers looking to get something going here. Silas's pitch on the way, or Hyde's pitch, I'm sorry, on the way. Just outside. 2-1.
Creed Smith out there at second, taking him a nice little lead off it.
Time called. Hurd steps out. Rob, have you seen a cloud yet?
No, and I don't know that this is the most wind we've had going from right field to left field, and I still don't see any.
Yeah. A wind, you won't see the wind, just so you know. That ball is high as well, as Rob continues to look for the wind here. 3-1.
Looking for the wind blowing the clouds above us.
You're looking for the wind blowing. Gotcha. Okay.
Glad we clarified that.
Makes sense now. Runner at second. Tigers hoping to bring him home. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Rusnick's under it. Hyde's under it. A little confusion. And it's dropped.
Nowhere in coverage.
Sliding into second base. Avoiding the tag is Hurd. And another little bit of fortune going the Tigers' way.
Yeah, and coach isn't really happy with Creed down there on third base. He's thinking he should have been able to take home and make the 3-1.
I'll tell you what, Creed Smith getting stopped the worst place you could get stopped right now, which is on third base with your coach after a play you probably should have scored on.
Correct.
Getting a little bit of an earful there from Coach Noble for just a moment, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure what his, if he could see the ball or not. You're thinking 2 outs, you're off, but nonetheless, hey, you're going to need 3 of them to get back into it anyway, right? So
yeah, I think what he was upset about is the catcher didn't even looking back down at third and threw immediately to try to get the out at second.
Yeah.
And with the wheels of Smith, he should have. That was his time to absolutely get to home plate.
Yeah. Well, nonetheless, here Tigers have a couple runners aboard in scoring position. They trail 3-0, and you've got the guy coming to the plate that you want to come to the plate, Hunter Houck. Hunter Houck steps up. Two outs here. Runners in scoring position. Let's get to work. First pitch in the dirt. Everyone holds. Nice job by Rusnick behind the plate. And Rob, this is why people play the game, brother. It's starting to get fun at Bob Wren Stadium.
Yes, it is. Runners in scoring position with an opportunity to cut down on that deficit.
Tigers coming to life here. A hit would just erupt this place,
yes,
man.
Yes, it would.
Let's get a hit here, Houck. Time called.
Looked like the umpire granted him time.
He did grant him time.
Still called a strike.
He did not call it a strike, however. He just insinuated time. Pointed at the hitter again. So 2-0 count. On the way to Houck, just outside. Now 3-0 count. And you have to wonder how much of this is pitching around Hunter Houck at this point.
Yeah, I would say a lot of it. However, we've seen Hyde here in the last inning and a half. He's kind of looked, I would say, a little tired, and his pitches aren't hitting the spots as they were in the first inning.
Nichols stands in the on-deck circle, hoping for a chance to get an opportunity here. That pitch gets away from Rusnick, and the Tigers are going to get their first run as Creed Smith comes aboard.
Yeah, Creed Smith makes up for the alertness that he didn't have on the previous play, and he's alert there, pass ball, and as we said before, with a backstop this size, any pass ball is definitely an extra base.
I'll tell you what, if a ball gets away from you in any capacity, Creed Smith's getting one, and he's able to take advantage of the miscue there on the ball in the dirt. And the Tigers are on the board now. You got a runner standing on third base there in Jace Hurd, and Hunter Houck set here 3-0, Rob. Ball 4 in the dirt. And Hunter Houck is going to be standing on first base with Ben Nichols coming to the plate.
Yeah.
Rob, Waverly Tiger fans on their feet.
Really getting exciting here now as they put Hunter Houck on first with Big Ben coming to the plate. He would take the lead here with a home run.
I'll tell you what, these Redskins these Redskin infielders want a second to think about what's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're taking a moment to hope this crowd stops the chanting. However, I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think that's going to happen, Rob. The Waverly faithful
I
are
mean,
alive
they've got
and well.
this stadium pumping.
I mean, absolutely pumping here. Everyone on their feet, the Waverly chant going. Runners at the corners. And you've got one of the biggest sluggers in southeastern Ohio at the plate. If you're a Waverly Tiger fan, it doesn't get any better than this.
Still 2 outs, runner on the corners. And Big Ben steps into the box.
Big Ben, of course, reached on a hit. Smoked the ball to center field his first at bat. Steps in here. Oh. Pitch low and inside.
Yeah, after 4 straight balls.
You don't usually get that one, Rob.
Yeah.
After 4 straight.
4 straight balls, I think he was just wanting to see if he could hit the strike zone.
Nonetheless, 0-1 count, runners on the corners. And Hyde settles in here. Time. Oh! Umpire seemed to have, now Rob, what you said last time happened.
Yeah.
Umpire seemed to have signaled time.
He did signal
Ben
time.
stepped out having heard it.
Well, he didn't step out of the box. I think that was the problem. He didn't fully commit to calling time.
See,
and stepping
this
out of
is,
the box.
to me, I'm going to complain for a moment because this is one of the trickiest rules in baseball,
It is.
and I can't stand it.
It is.
If you hear time called as a hitter, if you hear it granted, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and
It-
you see
it
the
shouldn't
umpire
matter.
throw his hands up and say that time was called.
I mean, come on. Nonetheless, I hate to complain too much, but nonetheless, hey, it's runners on the corners here.
That's all right.
Ball don't lie here. Now
No hurt, no foul. 0-2.
Now you got Big Ben at the plate here. It's like swatting at a bee, Rob. You don't get him angry.
Runner goes.
Runner goes,
takes second.
advances to second. He's going to take second base, and now Big Ben has the opportunity to tie this thing up with the swing of the bat, Rob.
Yeah, he does.
He's got 2 great athletes on base here.
Any base hit could definitely potentially score.
Jace
2
Hurd
runs.
on third. 1-2 count here, so maybe a ball to get away again. If you're Hurd, you're thinking about the off speed in the dirt. Nichols stands in. Of course, you got Houck on second. 1-2 on the way. It's in there, chopped back to the third baseman. He's going to sling it over to first, and the Redskins are going to be able to get out of it as Barcalow, his throw over to Pownell, gets Big Ben.
Yeah, fortunate enough we were able to at least get 1 run to cut that lead down to 3-1 to end this 3rd inning.
Tigers get a run, but there's still a little bit of work to do, but plenty of time to do it here. You're listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball live from Bob Wren Stadium right here on 100.1 FM WXZQ Waverly.
Duds & Suds Laundromat, your self-service laundry destination, is located at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon. Currently, Duds & Suds Laundromat is undergoing renovations for enhanced quality cleaning. Duds & Suds Laundromat is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Duds & Suds Laundromat at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon and experience convenience and cleanliness with Duds & Suds Laundromat. Looking for custom apparel that stands out? Check out Snazzy Prints LLC, your one-stop destination for vibrant designs and personalized merchandise. They specialize in direct-to-film and sublimation screen printing, ensuring top-notch quality every time. From trendy t-shirts to sleek tumblers and so much more, they've got you covered. Let your imagination run wild and bring your vision to life. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive deals and sneak peeks. Contact Kimberly Puckett at 740-648-7926 and get started today. You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day, only on your hometown radio station. Hits now, Q100 WXCQ Piketon.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live from Bob Wren Stadium this evening. Your Waverly Tigers are taking on the Indian Creek Redskins. Right now, Rob, they trail 3-1. As I'm here with Rob Canner, it's Eric Landrum here with Q100 and Total Media Radio.
Yeah, we was able to put one across the plate and cut that lead to 3-1. And Hurd here on the mound to come back into the top of the fourth. He did well when he came in there at the bottom of the third. He had one hit, one strikeout, and was able to get out the inning with a hard hit ball to center field and a double play.
Right now, the left fielder, Starkey, is going to step in. His first time facing Hurd for the afternoon. Looks at strike one.
Yeah, Hurd's up there. He's just throwing some gas.
Hurd looks really good, of course, coming in relief of Tyler Malone. Off speed, really nice off speed pitch there to Starkey. Fools him. Now ahead 0-2.
Yeah, it's great as a pitcher to get ahead of the count, and Hurd, he just gets right back on the mound and ready to throw that next pitch.
0-2 on the way. Fouled off straight back. Of course, only the second time we've seen the Tigers use a relief pitcher this postseason, Rob.
Yeah.
Of course, as you mentioned, only the one inning from Hurd in the district semifinals against Miami Trace. I'm sorry, the district championship against Miami Trace. 0-2, just a bit high. 1-2 count here. On the way. Low and away. And I'll tell you what, Rob, I'm with you here. Hurd's bringing it.
Yeah, Hurd, he hit his spot there. It was definitely away, but that's where he wanted to go. In an 0-2 count, he was trying to get him to chase one low and away. You might have heard me there. That was a breaking ball right. It looked like it broke perfectly over the plate.
Rob, I'm telling you, a lot of baseball action going on. A lot of games for these umpires. That ball swung on, hit to LT Jordan, fields it from deep in the infield, throws it over to Quentin Hurd for the first out of the inning here.
Yeah, one up, one down. With number 9, the right fielder.
The right fielder, number 9, Caleb Bodo.
Number 9, Bodo steps back in. His second at bat of the afternoon.
I was letting the announcer announce that one first, guy. I didn't want to mess up his name.
4-letter last names. Rob has a real hard time with those. That first pitch is just high. 1-0 count. It's like Yoda with a B.
Kind of.
Boda. No, I'm telling you. That way you don't have a hard time with it. You don't have to listen to anyone else now. That ball's fouled off down the left field, or the right field line. 1-1 count here to Boda. One on the way. Swung on, fouled off. With the glove of Armstrong.
Kept him alive in the bat.
Second pitch, foul tip strikes. We'll do that. That ball's fouled off. Rob, again, we're not seeing much crowd activity on these foul balls, man. I'd like to see someone going for it.
No,
Bring your gloves to the games, folks.
There's zero effort in grabbing these foul balls. This guy, he doesn't even have shoes on going down to get the foul ball.
You know what, though? We love that. That ball is swung on, check swing, gets him, and Hurd's able to put away Boda for the second out of the inning, Rob.
Yeah, that's his second strikeout since he's came in.
Kind of a check swing there. It looked like he was a little bit worried. He might have been hit with it as Hurd's fastball just kind of continued to ride inside there.
Yeah, it was a check swing. However, he had turned his entire body across home plate, so
Absolutely.
the bat came with it for sure.
Definitely. And now the top of the order is back to work here for Indian Creek. Ty Householder looks at strike one.
Yeah, Hurd's definitely in a rhythm. He's got that posture out there on the mound, just staring down at the catcher.
Hurd's pitch on the way. Swung on, fouled off down the left field line.
Again, I'll tell you what, Hurd is great at getting ahead on the count. He has now again got an 0-2 in his favor.
Doing some great work again in relief of Malone, who's had a great season, had a few hard hit balls today, allowed a couple of runs. That ball's fouled off again in Hurd's favor, Rob, as Householder kind of looks at it. gives it a check swing and then continues again.
He
Right
sure
inside and then fouled off. 0-2 on the way. That pitch in the dirt. Again, looks like another slight offer.
Yeah, 0-2.
He's making these guys think about it.
He was looking to get another one, chasing low and away. However, he didn't swing.
That pitch is low for a second ball, and I'll tell you what, man, like I said, just some great misses here from Hurd.
Yeah, after 2 low balls, he requests another ball from the umpire.
Tiger fans hoping their team can get back into it. They've fought, they've scratched, they've clawed all postseason, Rob.
Yes, they have.
His time's granted to the hitter.
Oh, they're
You love to hear
a lot of oohs and ahs at the moment.
you love the first encounter after the last one kind of goes bad, with the time being called. And I'll tell you what, Hurd, another
Breaking
looks like
ball.
That ball
man,
might have been a bit up.
Yeah.
Still kind of waiting on the umpire.
I'll let you say
motion.
that.
Man, not real sure where we're trying to get the ball at this point here, Rob. But nonetheless, 3-2, and that ball standing. It looks like he was hit by the pitch here, Rob.
Yeah, he poked that elbow pad out there and was able to make contact with the ball and go to first base.
Again, at
in a 2-2 count.
What could have been a strike 3 called in the Tigers' favor doesn't go that way, and just like that, the Redskins have a runner aboard here as the catcher Rusnick's going to step back up for his third at bat. Of course, Rusnick with the strikeout his last at bat, a hit in the center field in the first inning.
And Hurd's getting a warning from the umpire because he came set before the batter was in the box.
Hurd, you're not allowed to do that.
That's the way
It's
it
frowned
seems.
upon. First pitch, in there for a strike. It's getting intense here, Rob.
Yes, it is. One runner on.
Runner at first. Hurd, second pitch in there for a strike, quickly ahead 0-2.
Yeah, like I said before, he's been great about that, getting ahead on the account.
Runner goes, and it's fouled off.
Now he's got the dread trot back to first.
Again, Rob, just an absolute opponent of running.
Wasn't my strong suit.
You said wasn't, as though you've somehow improved over the years.
Runner goes again.
Runner goes again. That pitch is fouled straight back. Householder staying active on the base paths.
Yeah, you wonder if Hurd may go ahead and keep him honest here. That's twice he's went on the pitch. Might see a throw or two.
I'll tell you what, 0-2. I don't hate a pitch out. You got some time to waste. You got a good arm from your catcher. Swung on and missed. Hey, forget your pitch out. He says we're going to go ahead and just wrap this up here, Rob.
Flap that for his third strikeout since he came in the bottom of the third to get out of the inning. No harm, no foul. We're still down 3-1 heading into the bottom of the fourth.
I'll tell you what, Rob, that's about as good as I'm going to do. You're listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball right here on 100.1 FM, WXZQ Waverly.
Today's game is being brought to you by your local financial advisors at Oak Bridge Financial Partners of Waverly, offering comprehensive investment services, retirement planning, and financial planning. Visit Oak Bridge Financial Partners online at oakbridgefp.com for more information.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a home or even a piece of property, then look no further than your hometown real estate and auction experts at Brewster Real Estate and Auction, located in the heart of Waverly at 200 East Emmett Avenue. Phone 740-947-7577 or check them out online at brewsterauction.com. Brewster Real Estate and Auction, a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports.
You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day, only on your hometown radio station. Hits now, Q100 WXCQ Piketon.
Welcome back, everybody. It's Eric Landrum and Rob Kenner coming to you live from Bob Rins Stadium. The Waverly Tigers are taking on the Indian Creek Redskins, and right now, Rob, they trail 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning.
Yeah, 3-1, and Hurd on the mound. Now he's going to be the first one in the box to try to add some runs.
Hurd looking to lead it off after coming in relief of Tyler Malone, and just doing an absolutely phenomenal job stepping up on the hill. Looking to get things going here with the bat as he leads off the inning. The Tigers were able to grab a run in the bottom of the third, and got a couple more to add if they want to get back on the right side of this thing here, Rob, and advance to the final four.
And it seems like, as we said before, after that bases loaded double play to end the third inning, momentum's definitely shifted. People settled down on defense. They've definitely held their own and looking to put some runs on here in the fourth.
Looking to make it happen, and like I said, a chance at the final four, a chance to play in downtown Akron, Canal Park, and advance to the state tournament. Rob, I know you haven't Googled that yet, but what a setting it is to play in that atmosphere and to play in that environment. I know both of these teams are looking for that opportunity, but we're on the Waverly side of things.
Absolutely.
And we're rooting for the Tigers.
Quite the trip for the Waverly faithful to head up to Akron. I'm guessing I'm probably going to have to ride with you and save a little fuel.
Yeah, a little bit of gas money there. We'll take the Sentra, no sweat. We'll leave the Silverado back here. Hurd shows bunt here, pulls back, and then swings at the first pitch. Quickly down 0-1 here as we are underway in the bottom of the fourth inning. Another offer at it here. Pulls back, shows bunt, hits it up the center. Nice play there. Slid on by Amos, and Hurd's able to hustle it out after, well, a nice little shot back there in the center field.
Great action by Hurd there, showing bunt, getting the infielders to kind of bite on the stepping forward, drawing them towards home plate, and then he slaps one down the second base and unable to reach it, and we get a runner on.
I'll tell you what, we've seen Hurd kind of do that a little bit this postseason, kind of show bunt, pull back, and then offer at it, and that one gets him aboard there as the left fielder, Jamison Morton, steps in. Offers at the first one with a bunt, misses. Quickly behind 0-1 here. Again, Coach Noble, so great at utilizing these runner-on situations to generate runs. Looking to get his team back into it here. Morton showing bunt again. Third baseman's closer than the pitcher is at this point. Back to the pitcher. He fields it, throws it over to first, and we're going to trade the out and get the runner to second, Rob.
Yeah, a little sacrifice, fielder's choice there to advance Hurd over to second base. And now you got the catcher up, Will Armstrong, with a runner in scoring position.
Armstrong stepping in after striking out in his first at bat. Looks like maybe a pinch runner. No?
Pinch runner, maybe looks like a pinch runner. Going to go out there and grab Hurd off second base.
Yep.
Number 9.
Looks like right now, number 9, Tegan Hurt, coming into the game, the freshman for the Tigers.
What a moment to be a freshman, get called in to come out here and run. In a giant tournament such as this.
Rob wasn't getting any calls as a freshman.
No, I was usually the one being taken off the bag.
Looks like we're also going to see a pinch hitter here as well, Rob.
Yeah, number 21.
Number 21, Liam Cross stepping in, the junior for the Tigers.
Number 21,
Going to come to the plate for Will Armstrong, the catcher.
Waverly really utilizing their whole roster here.
Tell you what, Coach
fourth.
Noble, such a good job with it this time of year. Of course, last night we saw Hez Nelson come into the game as a pinch runner. And getting guys that work off the bench, man, utilizing everybody. First pitch on the way, high and away. I'd anticipate that we will see Armstrong re-enter the game defensively as the catcher, of course. Lane Bear, the 9-hole DH in the on-deck circle. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitcher's on the way, low and inside. 2-0 count here, Rob.
Yeah, 2-0. Other than Hurd going the other direction, getting ahead of the count, and now Waverly here, they're ahead of the count in the batter's box.
2-0 on the way. The pitch is low as well.
Yeah, 1 out, 3-0 count, runner in scoring position. I'm taking one here. I'm going to see if he can throw a strike.
I will venture to say that Cross coming in off the bench here, a pitch hit, will do exactly that, Rob. He'll probably take one if I had to guess. (3-0) on the way. And that pitch is in there for a strike, Rob.
Yep. He took that fastball, looked like it was low and an outside, took it right on the outside corner for strike one.
The junior looking to make something happen here. Looking to get something into the outfield and bring that runner in scoring position aboard. On the way, smoked back at the third baseman. It's caught. And we're able to slide back into second base and avoid a catastrophic double play there, Rob. But, man, that ball was smoked by Liam Cross.
Yeah, down there on the hot corner, he was able to make the grab and almost got the ball down there for a double play. Fortunately for Waverly, that did not happen.
I'll tell you what, man, great awareness by Hurt out there, the freshman at second base, to be able to get that ball, to realize that ball got snared down there by Barkalow at third and to get back. Right now, though, Lane Bayer, the DH, steps in. And the Tigers, again, with a runner in scoring position, looking to bring him across with 2 outs. First pitch, high, ball 1.
Pitch coming.
On the way there, as it's in there, in the inside corner for strike 1. 1-1 count here for Lane Bayer. Creed Smith, the leadoff hitter, center fielder, standing in the on-deck circle, just hoping for an opportunity to having a bat this inning. Keep this thing going. 1-1 on the way. Swung on, hit back up the middle. Fielded by Pownell, throws it over. And Pownell, the other Pownell, catches it, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning here. And Rob, unfortunately, the Tigers just aren't able to make anything happen with that runner aboard.
Yeah, again, they leave one stranded and going into the top of the 5th.
Going into the top of the 5th here. We still got a little bit of work to do for the Waverly Tigers to advance to the state tournament. You're listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball as they take on the Indian Creek Redskins right here on 100.1 FM WXZQ Waverly.
Valley View Health Center in Waverly, where your well-being is top priority. Valley View offers comprehensive health care services including expert medical care, dental services, and mental health support. Conveniently located at 227 Valley View Drive in Waverly, they're committed to your health and happiness. From routine checkups to personalized care, Valley View is your trusted partner. Visit Valley View Health Center because your health matters. Call 740-947-7726 or walk in today. Looking for fun this summer? Look no further than Long's Retreat Family Resort in western Pike County. Dive into excitement with their swimming area, splash pad, and giant water slides. Explore the water with canoes and paddle boats or reel in the big one while fishing. On land, enjoy mini golf, go-karts, a carousel, and more. Perfect for company outings, family reunions, and group get-togethers. For endless summer memories, visit longsretreat.com or text them at 937-888-3525. See you at Long's Retreat. You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day, only on your hometown radio station. Hits now, Q100 WXCQ Piketon.
Welcome back to Bob Bryn Stadium, everybody. I'm Eric Landrum, joined by Rob Kanger, and you are listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball as we are coming to you from the regional championship here, Rob, as the Waverly Tigers trail this one 3-1 here.
Yeah, Hurd on the mound. He was ready for that first pitch and delivered it before his infield was set, I think. He's ready to roll.
Quentin Hurd on the mound here. 1-0 count as he delivers to Landon Powell. the 3-hole hitter for the Redskins. 1-0 is in the dirt. Ball 2. And that's a strike there, Rob. Inside part of the plate, 2-1. Hurd looking to keep that slew of zeros on the board for the Redskins. Big swing and a miss there.
Had him all tied up. He wasn't able to extend his arms. Really jammed him there.
Looked like Hurd had Pownell guessing, the first baseman. 2-2 on the way. Swung on. Looks like that ball's going to be foul down the right field line. As a fan offers out a pretty good offer there by the youngster, Rob.
Yeah, that was the first attempt from a fan we've seen trying to catch a foul ball.
Shout out to that young man. Looks to be wearing an orange shirt too, Rob. A gray shirt with some orange on it. So 2-2 on the way here. We're going to do it again. That one backs up the hitter just a bit, but man, I'll tell you what, that curveball has some break on it from Hurd, Rob.
It looked like it was going right at him and broke again right across the plate.
I'll tell you what, looked like Pownell kind of wanted to stand in there and remembered, oh, I got a hit. And I'll tell you what, that one's on the inside corner, Rob.
Blows one right by him after that off-speed pitch.
Man, to go back to the inside corner like that after the curveball inside, what a pitch there. Big 3-2 strikeout from Hurd.
Yeah, Landon Pownell, he was very not happy with that call. However, from where I was sitting, looked like a strike to me.
Look good from here. Sal Barkalow is going to step in, the third baseman for the Redskins here. First pitch, curveball is low. Redskins have yet to score a run since the top of the first. Very similar to that the Tigers did last night. That pitch is swung on, driven into center field to Creed Smith. Rob, I mentioned very similar to what the Tigers did last night, of course, scoring 2 runs early in the top of the first and hanging to that lead all game with Hunter Houck and that defense.
They did, however, they did the shutout and didn't let any runs go across. However, Waverly in this situation, down 3-1, they were able to get one across, looking for more here in the next inning, bottom of the inning.
The shortstop, Gavin Pownell, coming to the plate, and he's looking for his third hit of the day. First pitch is just outside. 1-0. I'll tell you what, man, Creed Smith in center field been a busy guy when these Redskins have hit the ball.
Yes,
they've hit it on the button, and they've hit it to Creed Smith, it seems.
Yeah. Whether it's been hard hit, pop fly, ground ball, they've all pretty much gone over second base.
Absolutely. 1-1 here to the shortstop. Throw over. Houck just letting him go. Supposed to tag you.
I'm here if you try to move.
I'm letting you know. Pitch on the way. Little up in the zone. 2-1 here. 1 out. Tigers still trail 3-1 here. Top of the 5th inning here, live from Bob Wren Stadium Regional Championship. You're listening live on Q100 Hits Now.
That's the second time
TV
in a
and
row
Total Media.
that the umpires granted them time.
That it is. It's a luxury we're finding out.
We're finding out,
It's a bit of a luxury. Pitch is on the way on the inside part of the plate. Little inside. 3-1 here.
Yeah, it looks a little more inside than what it was because they crowd the plate so much, and he steps back into the box, and it looks like he's about 6 inches back from where he was the last time, so he's done his job.
That pitch looks to be in there for a strike. 3-2 count. Seeing a lot of 2-2, 3-2 counts this time of the year. A lot of great at-bats, a lot of good baseball. In between the statistics, Rob, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In between the things that show up in the scores book. Runner goes, that pitch is popped up. Looks like it might stay in play. Armstrong and Big Ben both on the way. Armstrong offers at it, but can't quite hang on to it in foul territory.
Yeah, it's tough. I think he probably should have flipped the mask off or maybe let Ben have that because he was running, it was going to be over top of his head. Big Ben coming in from third base had a better look at it. I would have felt more confident had he taken that mask off and gave her a toss and was able to see the ball.
All right, Coach Rob giving his thoughts on the play, and now we're going to do it all over again, 3-2. That ball swung on and popped out of play. Any thoughts on that one, Rob?
No, not at all. I wouldn't, not attempted on that one. It's over there in the trees.
3-2 count here. Throw over. How making the runner call time. I love it. I love the gamesmanship. These are things I would have done as they joke down the first base line. Looks like the first base coach for Indian Creek appreciated it as well. Runner goes again.
No throw.
Ball 4. So a 3-2 walk. And right now, the pitcher, Silas Hyde, stepping back up to the plate after striking out his last at bat and a hit into center field in his first at bat. Tigers, again, looking for a much-needed out or two, Rob.
Yeah, similar situation whenever Hurd came in here in the third inning.
That ball's smoked down the right field line and just foul. Keeps everyone on their toes. The umpire, the first baseman, the first base coach. Excuse me, I think everyone's a little more awake now, Rob.
Yeah, they are. They all jumped out of the road of that one because it was hot going down the first base line.
Doesn't get much better than this for a venue for a baseball game. Of course, they sometimes played these games, at least previously, at in Zanesville. And I'll tell you what, man, just doesn't get any better than this venue, this weather. Strike on the outside corner there, 0-2 now to Hyde. I know we've said it game in and game out, but man, they give us just a great view.
Yes, they do.
A beautiful venue. Southeastern Ohio baseball shines down here. Off speed is just away, it looks like.
Yeah.
Hurd tries to sneak that one in the back door, Rob.
Yeah, Hurd has great command there on that right-handed batter's box, that corner of the plate, into this left-hander here, the pitcher. He's definitely able to take advantage of it and throw those over the outside corner.
1-2 on the way here. That ball smoked. Back into right field. Nichols on his way. The throw in. It's going to be late. Hurd cuts it off. And the runner is going to score. And it's 4-1 here. Waverly Tigers are trailing it. Rob, unfortunately, just a walk, a ball, and a ball that you put into play, and then a hard hit single gives up the run here. And Coach Noble wants to talk about it with the squad.
Runners on the corners, still only one out.
Take a quick opportunity to thank our sponsors, Valley View Health Center, Tim Haddle Trucking, Long's Retreat, Quick Stop Lube and Tire, Duds and Suds Laundromat, Snazzy Prints, Oak Bridge Financial, and Brewster's Auction and Real Estate. Thank you for helping us get this thing on the air this evening. If you're listening to Main Street TV, Facebook, Total Media, YouTube, or streaming the broadcast, I should say, on Q100, 100.1 FM WXZQ, we appreciate your viewership and your listenership. Waverly Tigers in a dogfight now here, Rob. 4-1, top of the fifth.
Umpire has to go out and tell him it's time to get back to play.
Still only one out. Umpire must have plans this evening. Great atmosphere for baseball.
Now back, the second baseman, number 4, Stan Amos.
Tigers looking to get back to work here, looking to make something happen. But before they do, they've got a jam to get out of yet again. First and third here as Hurd stands in. Bunt offered up at, fouled down the right field line, or first base line, and Houck kills it. Rob, I couldn't tell. I was looking at the pitch there. We have a squeeze on, or?
They're looking to try to do something. I'm sure they got a first and third play they got going on here, just as well as the Tigers. I'm sure they've got a first and third play here as well.
Second baseman Amos at the plate here. Struck out in his first at bat and flew out in his second at bat. Pitch on the way. Hit to Jordan. Jordan's throw to home to Armstrong is late. Armstrong's able to keep it in front of him. And LT Jordan tried to make what would have been one heck of a throw, Rob.
It would have been a great play. And again, a bunt attempt there on the first pitch had Big Ben creeping up, and a little blooper right over his head where LT was able to grab it and almost made a great play at home, just off the inside towards first base.
Yep, and of course with the show and bunt, you start wondering, if they're going to bunt, if they're not going to bunt. And unfortunately, the Tigers started playing into that a little bit as the first pitch of the at-bat here is fouled off out of play. But unfortunately, the Tigers not in the position they would have been otherwise probably. And LT Jordan fields the ball and tries to make one heck of a throw and just isn't quite able to. The Tigers now trail 5-1 here, Rob.
5-1, runners on first and second, still only one out.
Left fielder Starkey at the plate. Turns away from that pitch inside. 1-1 count. One on the way. That pitch swung on, gets by Armstrong. Both runners are going to advance.
Yeah, unfortunate. Armstrong's done such a great job here on this Bob Wren Stadium.
That's one of the. Sorry, Rob, not to cut you off. That was one of the few pass balls I've seen from Armstrong all postseason.
That's what I was just getting there as the first pass ball that I've seen since I've been able to have the pleasure of watching.
Runners in scoring position now for Starkey, the 8-hole hitter here for the Redskins. As the umpire clears up any confusion, 1-2 count. Tigers looking for an out, Rob. Looking for two of them if we can get them. That pitch is swung on and missed. Big strikeout there from Hurd.
Yeah, definitely a nice one to have. That's his fifth on the evening. And now we've got two outs.
Number 9, Caleb Bodo.
Number 9, Caleb Bodo steps back in after striking out twice on the day. Hurd looking to put this thing to rest here. Make it a third time. Tigers have given up 12 hits on the day. And I'll tell you what, we've seen some just super hard hit balls by this Redskins squad. Really great hitting Redskins team, honestly, yeah. Rob.
Luckily, they've only been able to get 5 runs out of those 12 hits.
Bodo swings and misses at that one, and he's quickly behind 0-2 here. Hurd in a commanding lead on the hill right now. Looking to put this one away. That pitch is swung on into center field. Creed Smith gets there, but the runner's going to score, and it's going to be a single for Bodo. It's going to be 6-1. The Waverly Tigers trail the Indian Creek Redskins.
Still 2 outs. Now you got runners on the corners, and they're back at the top of the lineup with Ty Householder.
Householder steps in, his third at bat of the day. Sorry, his fourth at bat of the day.
Number 1,
Being hit by a pitch in his last at bat. He had a hit to center field in his second at bat. Was put away in his first at bat. First pitch falls in there for a strike. Nice off-speed pitch by by Hurd. Oh-1, just high.
Armstrong hops up, snags that ball, and looks at the corners to see if he has an attempt to be able to get a guy out. They scurry back to the bases.
That ball's hit hard into center field. The runner at third is going to score, and Creed Smith stays busy in center field, Rob.
Yeah, unfortunately, these Redskins know how to straighten one out. All of their 13 hits now probably been in center field. At least that's what it feels like to me.
I've got 9 hits to center field on the day for the Redskins.
9 out of 13 hit to center field. Yeah, those are rips right back up the middle.
And this is a very quick Waverly in middle infield, too. I mean, these guys get to everything.
Yes,
so
they
to
do.
be getting the ball by Jace Herger and Lieutenant Jordan, LT Jordan, man, tough plays right now.
Armstrong goes out, get a little pep talk to her.
Rusnick, the catcher, stepping in. 2 strikeouts on the day, but Rob, believe this or not, he's got a hit in the center field as well. Hurd inside for ball 2. Start to feel the confidence of that Redskins dugout. 2-0 inside corner for a strike. 2-1 count here for Rusnick. That pitch is swung on, hit to Big Ben. Big Ben just going to step on the bag. And that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning here, Rob, as the Tigers are finally able to get out of the inning. And not before a little bit of damage. The Tigers now trail it here, 7-1. Regional Championship live from Bob Wren Stadium. We're going to take just a quick break. Thank you for listening to your Waverly Tigers right here on Q100, 100.1 FM, WXCQ Waverly.
Need an oil change? Stop into Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Need tires for your passenger vehicle, truck, or tractor? Stop into Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Quick Stop Lube and Tire will also replace those worn-out brakes, struts, shocks, and more. Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Open from 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till noon on Saturday. Call 289-4268 or 289-4100 for Quick Stop Lube and Tire.
Duds & Suds Laundromat, your self-service laundry destination, is located at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon. Currently, Duds & Suds Laundromat is undergoing renovations for enhanced quality cleaning. Duds & Suds Laundromat is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Duds & Suds Laundromat at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon and experience convenience and cleanliness with Duds & Suds Laundromat. You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day on your hometown radio station. Hits Now Q100.
Welcome back to Bob Wren Stadium, everyone. It's Eric Landrum, it's Rob Kanner, and right now we're watching the Waverly Tigers as they compete for a regional championship here against the Indian Creek Redskins. But Rob, the Waverly Tigers have a little bit of work to do as we trail 7-1 right now.
Yeah, don't want to downplay it. They've got a lot of work to do here, down 6 runs in the 6th inning. I'm sorry,
Bottom
we're
of
at
the
the
fifth.
bottom of the 5th. Yeah.
Bottom of the
Bottom
fifth.
of the 5th. Still got a lot of bats to go.
Bottom of the 5th, but yeah, Rob, you're right. Make no mistake about it. Creed Smith's going to lead off the inning here, and Tigers do have quite a bit of work to do as they hit around for the 3rd time in the lineup.
Yeah, and right now, you know, you're at the best part of your lineup. It's 1, 2, 3 starting off. Time to get some runs aboard and cut down that 7-1 deficit.
Of course, the Tigers had such a great run getting to this point, defeating Gallia Academy, defeating Miami Trace, defeating Washington Courthouse, you know, doing all of these big things, defeating New Lex, who probably was the biggest knockoff for the Tigers. You know, all these wins coming to one moment here, and the Tigers looking to keep their season alive as Smith steps in to kick off the bottom half of the 5th. Of course, Smith, we said, been a busy man defensively as he looks at ball 1 on the outside part of the zone. But, Rob, Been a busy man there in center field and dealing with some hard hit balls today from the Redskins.
Yeah, he's touched the ball about as much as the pitcher has.
That ball just low. 2-0 count here to Smith. Kind of now or never time if you're the Waverly Tigers, you know what I mean? I think this is kind of the round, the rotation.
Yep, this is the time to do something if you're going to do something.
Yep, this is the inning. It's got to happen if you're a Waverly Tiger. Good start, though. 3-0 to Smith here. Tigers, of course, coming off of a 4-run top of the fifth, Rob, that just kind of got away from them. Just a walk and then a couple of hard-hit balls and just some hard-hit singles, really.
Yep. Nothing major, just, yeah, they're getting the ball up and down.
That ball, Rob, looked to be on the very inside part of the plate.
Yeah.
As Smith thought so as well, tossed the bat, but here we are. 3-1.
Most umpires aren't a fan of that on a 3-0 count tossing the bat. They would rather you let them make the call first.
All right. 3-1's in there for a strike. Smith calls time. He and Coach Noble are going to have a little chat down the third baseline. A lot of Waverly Tiger fans here, Rob, just kind of holding their breath, just kind of hoping for one hit to turn into one run to turn into 3 runs, 3 runs to
Just start
tie it up, you know, and starts one pitch at a time, one swing at a time, and
Yeah, can't get them all back at once. However, you can start the rotation and get it going right now.
3-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. And Hyde retires Creed Smith for the first out of the inning here in the bottom of the 5th.
It's only his 4th strikeout on the evening. But he battled back, and he was down in the count, 3-0. 2 close pitches where Smith thought they were balls.
LT Jordan, the shortstop, stepping in for your Waverly Tigers. As he looks at ball 1 low in the dirt. Of course, LT Jordan, just one of many Waverly Tigers, many senior Waverly Tigers in this lineup. He looks at ball 2.
Lefty on lefty here.
Two-0 is a ball.
Ball high.
Ball high. You had that one
Fastball
high.
Yeah, it looked high to me anyways.
Anything above the ankles will do that to you.
Yeah, that's for sure. I walked a lot.
3-0. In there for a strike.
It wasn't because I was a good hitter. It was because strike zone was a little narrowed down for the size.
Tense. All right, that's going to be ball 4, and Jordan's aboard with a walk.
Yeah, 1 on, 1 out. Got your 3 and 4 hitter coming up.
The second baseman, number 23, Chase Hurd.
Hurd stepping in for the Tigers. Short lead from Jordan at first. Again, the Tigers got to string them together at this point. That ball swung on, popped up into left field. Looks like Starkey's under it. He's under it, and it's going to be a pretty routine out. Starkey retires the second Tiger of the inning.
Two outs, 1 on, runner on the first. Now you got Houck on the stepping into the batter's box.
Hunter Houck steps in for the Tigers. looking to chip away here. Bottom of the 5th inning, Tigers trail 7-1, 2 outs. LT Jordan at first base. That ball's fouled off, out of play. Strike 1. Only game here this evening. We've been a part of some doubleheaders, some back-to-backs, some 2-game days, 3-game
the
days.
field is narrowing down.
That happens this time of year. 0-1's looked at, 1-1 count. Winner of this game looking to play in downtown Akron next week at Canal Park, 1 p.m. next Friday. The ball swung on and fouled out of play again by Houck. Final 4 on the line. Chance at the state tournament, Rob.
Houck again called time right there at the end. But this lefty, he does not stop his momentum whenever he's pitching. He had to quickly get his hand back on the bat and fouled that one off.
Staying alive here. 1-2 count here. Houck calls time, gets it granted that time, Rob.
He sure did. I think he's trying to mess up the timing of the pitcher here and hopefully get a couple more balls or one that he can get a hold of.
Throw over. LT Jordan takes a step back, and he's back on the bag.
Yeah, no dive needed there, just step on the bag.
Keeping a short lead. Again, Tigers looking to just chip away. Giving up 14 hits on the day. Only 3 hits themselves. That pitch looks like it hits. Does it hit Houck? Looks like it does. And Houck's going to be aboard here, Rob.
Yeah, you'll take a runner. I think Houck, he didn't want it to hit him. I think he wants to stand in there and take the at-bat, being the number 4 hitter. Nonetheless, we got runners on first and second, 2 outs with Big Ben stepping into the box.
Number 35.
Ben Shady,
Ben Nichols.
step into the plate here. Ben Nichols. Of course, one of just several Tigers rocking the blonde locks, man. Two runners aboard here. Tigers looking to make something happen and get themselves back in this ball game. Keep their season alive. That ball swung on into left center. Oh, it is. It kicks away from the shortstop there. And it's going to be into the gap just enough. And LT Jordan's going to score and keep runners at first and second, Rob.
Yeah, just what we wanted. Chipping away, as you said earlier before, just one at a time, one at bat at a time, one run at a time, and now it's 7-2.
Just a dribbler, kind of a hard hit dribbler, if you would, down the third base line to Barcalo and Pownell. And unfortunately, it just kicked away from Pownell. And the Tigers get their second run of the day. Now Quentin Hurd stepping in. Looking to keep this inning alive again. Shows bunt, pulls back, looks at ball 1.
Yeah, shows bunt as he has in previous at-bats. But he's always pulled back, and last at-bat he was able to put one in play.
2 outs here. Tigers looking to keep the inning alive with runners aboard, first and second. Hurd looks at the first strike at the at-bat, 1-1 count.
Runners aren't falling for it this time. There's no creeping up whenever he shows bunt with 2 outs.
Showing bunt again. Pulls back, swung on, fouled straight back. I'll bet you really hated the on deck, I got to go get the foul ball trot.
That was never a job that we had. I don't ever recall that. It usually was the catcher that would come up out of there and go get the ball.
Interesting.
Didn't have that luxury.
No. I guess varsity baseball was just different. That pitch is inside. 1-2. 2-2, I'm sorry. 2-2 I heard. Runners on first and second here.
Yeah, T-ball, all you had to do was just grab it and place it right back on the tee.
So you did hate the run. That pitch is away. 2-2 now turns to 3-2. Because I'd say we'll see these runners off with the pitch here, Rob.
Yeah, full count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
I know you hated that one. Foul ball, got to go back to first
Got
base.
that trot, yeah, that trot back
Man.
after you gave it your all to get there.
3-2, Hurd shows bunt, pulls back, runners go. Poked over the pitcher's head.
Drops it.
Dropped by the shortstop, Pownell, who throws it over to first base to Pownell. And, well, the Indian Creek Redskins get the third out of the inning. But tell you what, pretty interesting turn of events there, Rob. It looked like a pretty routine out, and then the ball was dropped after it just kind of fell to the ground, and here we are.
Yeah, unfortunately, he still had some time to get over there to first base to record that third out, or else we'd be sitting here with bases loaded.
Unfortunately, that's the way it goes for the Waverly Tigers, but a little bit of baseball left to be played here as we head to the top of the sixth here in the regional championship. You're listening to the Waverly Tigers right here live on Q100 FM, Waverly.
Looking for custom apparel that stands out? Check out Snazzy Prints LLC, your one-stop destination for vibrant designs and personalized merchandise. They specialize in direct-to-film and sublimation screen printing, ensuring top-notch quality every time. From trendy t-shirts to sleek tumblers and so much more, they've got you covered. Let your imagination run wild and bring your vision to life. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive deals and sneak peeks. Contact Kimberly Puckett at 740-648-7926 and get started today.
Today's game is being brought to you by your local financial advisors at Oak Bridge Financial Partners of Waverly, offering comprehensive investment services, retirement planning, and financial planning. Visit Oak Bridge Financial Partners online at oakbridgefp.com for more information.
You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day, only on your hometown radio station. Hits now, Q100 WXCQ Piketon.
Welcome back to Bob Rins Stadium, everyone. It's Eric Landrum, it's Rob Canner, and your Waverly Tigers right now trail the Indian Creek Redskins by a score of 7-5. We're heading to the top of the sixth here with the Indian Creek Redskins well hitting to start this inning here. Rob, Waverly Tigers have some work to do, and right now Quentin Hurd heads the hill, and the Tigers are just looking to one by one put these guys away and get the bats back out again.
Yeah, I want everybody listening on the radio, they didn't get the opportunity to see. There's some young Waverly cheerleaders down here pumping up the crowd in between innings, which is great. Get that momentum back on Waverly's side. As another hard-hit ball into center field.
Trying to do exactly that, but again, that ball smoked just by Hurd, so gets out of the way of that one, but Creed Smith in center field stays busy as that ball's put into center field. And just like that, the Redskins have a runner aboard as Powell gets the first at bat, or first hit of the inning. Number 3, Sal Barcalo stepping in for his fourth at bat of the day. He's got 3 hits into center field. Yeah. First pitch there's high.
What, can you read that statistic?
Oh, he has
again?
three
hits.
ropes into center field. Yeah, 3 hits today into center field. Looks at that one, though. 1-1 count here.
I hate to say it, and this isn't a coaching point at all, but after about the first 8 hits, Creed Smith out there in center field maybe step up a little bit, and he could have had a couple of those.
I was going to say, man, I'm not sure. I mean, he can't play any more
It's
shallow
tough,
than he's
I
playing
know.
right now. I mean, come on,
He'd be right in the infield. You're
these
right.
are big sticks in
are.
this lineup. I mean, and he's kind of done exactly that, kind of trickled up throughout the day.
Right.
And I mean, he's more shallow right now than the right fielder and left fielder, Rob.
Yeah, you are correct.
And again, I mean, some of these balls just smoked on the ground, smoked 5 feet off the ground. Just hard hit balls. I mean, you got to tip your hat to these Redskins. Just good hitting, great hitting. Runner goes. Armstrong's throw is down, but late. As Pownell slides into second with a stolen base.
Yeah, throws a little late. Now they got 0 outs. Runner on second.
Barkalow, the third baseman here, looking to get aboard. Hurd looking to put him away. He fouls that one off.
Looked like that was right back at the umpire's mask.
2-2 count here. Landon Pownell stands on second base. Barkalow in the box. Time called. Sun's starting to set as we're seeing some shadows onto the field at Bob Run Stadium.
Yeah, luckily it hasn't affected any of the play so far. I know sometimes when those shadows get out
That
there.
ball swung on, popped up. Smith and Hurd converge, and Rob, I mean, like you said, both these guys getting there kind of at the same time this time as the Tigers record the first out here. But, I mean, that one could have been caught by either guy.
I think
the
they
shallow pop fly into center field.
They've definitely adjusted Creed out there in center field, truckled him up, as we were talking about before, and he could have definitely had that ball as well.
That ball was swung on and hit into center field, Rob, believe it or not. But a recorded out. And now Gavin Pownell steps to the plate, the shortstop for the Redskins. First pitch is looked at. Strike one, inside corner. Pitcher Sam Hyde in the on-deck circle. Sorry, Silas Hyde in the on-deck circle. Pitch is low, ball one, 1-1. 7-2 here, one out. Top of the sixth inning. Tigers still trail.
Yeah, they trail 7-2. It's not out of reach yet. Still got some good ball left to play.
1-1 inside, 2-1 count now. Quentin Hurd looking to put the lock on this inning, get the Tigers back to the plate. Foul down the left field line, 2-2. Of course, Hurd, just one of the three Tigers pitchers that we've seen this postseason, along with Malone, along with Houck. All of these guys have done just a great job in their own ways, man. And hoping the Tigers can make some magic happen, Rob, and keep the season alive.
Yep, with the shuffle of about 3 balls there, and we're still at a 2-2 count.
Hurd steps off. It looks like Armstrong wants to go talk about it. Turned into an absolutely beautiful evening for baseball. 5 o'clock start today. 7:03 p.m. here in Athens. That pitch is swung on, fouled out of play. We're going to do it over again, Rob. 2-2. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the live stream, Main Street Facebook, Main Street TV Facebook, Total Media YouTube. That pitch is swung on, hit to left field. Morton on his horse. He makes the catch right on the left field line as the hat comes off. We got the second out of the inning here for the Tigers.
Yeah, that was the first time that Creed Smith, one of the outfitters, wasn't the one to get the ball.
I'll tell you what, man, and what opportunities Smith has had today. He's done a great job. Of course, we saw the huge double play on the fly ball.
Absolutely.
Huge hose to home. But yeah, he able to back up Morton, but Morton easily able to put that one away. As Hyde steps up. That pitch is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Yeah, it looked like a slow breaking ball that didn't break, stayed up in the zone. Got him swinging on it, though. Got ahead of the account. Quick pitched him for strike 2.
Got him for second pitch there, and Quick 0-2 here for Hurd, looking to get out of a little bit of trouble here. Get the Tigers back on the offensive side of things. That's a big pitch there, Rob. And
big pitch.
Quentin Hurd just takes it into his own hands there to record the third out. And he records a strikeout there against Silas Hyde, the pitcher who's had a pretty good game on the hill for the Redskins. We're going to take just a quick moment, but we'll be right back. You're listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball live on 100.1 FM at WXEQ Waverly.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a home or even a piece of property, then look no further than your hometown real estate and auction experts at Brewster Real Estate and Auction, located in the heart of Waverly at 200 East Emmett Avenue. Phone 740-947-7577 or check them out online at brewsterauction.com. Brewster Real Estate and Auction, a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports.
Valley View Health Center in Waverly, where your well-being is top priority. Valley View offers comprehensive health care services including expert medical care, dental services, and mental health support. Conveniently located at 227 Valley View Drive in Waverly, they're committed to your health and happiness. From routine checkups to personalized care, Valley View is your trusted partner. Visit Valley View Health Center because your health matters. Call 740-947-7726 or walk in today. You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day, only on your hometown radio station. Hits now, Q100 WXEQ Piketon.
Welcome back to Bob Brin Stadium, everyone. It's Eric Landrum, it's Rob Kanger, and it's your Waverly Tigers right now in a dogfight with the Redskins from Indian Creek. They trail 7-2. And right now, the Waverly Tigers have some work to do as we head to the bottom of the sixth, the home half of the inning. And, Rob, the cheerleaders you mentioned are hard back at work trying to get these fans on their feet here.
Yeah, with 7, 8, 9 hole coming up to bat for Waverly Tigers, looking to get a rally going here in the bottom of the sixth.
Stepping up for the Tigers will be Jamison Morton. He's looking to get things going for your Waverly Tigers. Special thanks to our sponsors, Valley View Health Center, Tim Haddle Trucking, Long's Retreat, Quick Stop, Lube and Tire, Duds and Suds Laundromat, Snazzy Prince, Oak Bridge Financial, and Brewster's Auction and Real Estate. Thank you for everything you do. Morton steps in here, looking to get the home half of the sixth started off for the Waverly Tigers. Looks at ball one high.
Are you still going to go? I told the girls they're going on that side.
That pitch bounces over home plate there. Ball two to Morton.
Yeah, Morton gets ahead of the count. Great eye. Lets the first two balls go by. We're in a 2-0 count now.
Tigers looking to find themselves back in the state tournament and keep the season alive however we can. We're in the Elite Eight now, and it's been a great run for the Tigers baseball squad this postseason. Of course, a district championship on the resume, and 2-0's in there for a strike, but the Tigers are looking to do more than that, Rob, and earn a way to the Final Four.
They got some work to do here in the sixth to make that happen.
How much? Like you worth it.
That 2-1 is just outside ball three. 3-1 to Morton here. Bottom of the sixth, 7-2. Tigers trail. Ball swung on, popped up. Looks like the first baseman may have a chance at it if he can. Looks like he couldn't quite see it again, Rob.
Yeah, that was where the sun definitely came into play. He didn't know where it was at for, I think, about 3/4 of the time it was in the air until right when it started to come down. He finally found it in the sky.
I feel like he understood the general vicinity the ball was headed,
Yeah.
but just couldn't quite get a beat on it.
Yeah, luckily it had a little slice to it and was drifting out of bounds.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Morton stays alive here. 3-2. That pitch has popped up. Looks to be right at the second baseman, and it is. That's going to be the first out of the inning.
Sun
puts it away.
Yeah, Sun had some effect on that one as well. He had to hold the glove in front of his face right until the ball hit it.
The catcher, number 4,
Armstrong stepping back up for the Tigers. After last at bat, Cross stepped in to DH for Armstrong. Armstrong looks at the first pitch strike there. Second pitch is fouled off. Quick 0-2 to Armstrong. Another one of these Waverly Tigers rocking the blonde locks, Rob.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many don't have the blonde locks, actually. I'd say more have it than they don't.
That's what I'm thinking as well. I'm hoping his wasn't the one with the burnt scalp.
That just sounds terrible.
Just sounds rough. Kids. That ball smoked at the shortstop. Pownell throws it over to Pownell, though. And again, another hard hit ball from the Waverly Tigers is quickly put away by this Redskins defense, Rob.
Yep, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
DH Lane Bear stepping back in for the Waverly Tigers.
Number 7, Lane.
He is struck out today, and he is grounded out to short. The 0-0, I should say, is in there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 0-2 here to Lane Bear. The junior Waverly Tiger looking to stay alive here. That pitch is just low. He's got better eyes than I do, Rob. It's a tough one to look at, 0-2, but he stays alive.
It was a tough one to take there. That was definitely just on the bottom of the zone there for ball.
Tigers trail 7-2 here. Home half of the 6th. That ball's inside corner, but strike 3. And that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning here. And the Waverly Tigers, Rob, are going to head to the top of the 7th inning against the Indian Creek Redskins, and we're trailing right now 7-2. We're going to take just a quick break, but we'll be right back. You're listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball right here on 100.1 FM, WXZQ Waverly.
Looking for fun this summer? Look no further than Long's Retreat Family Resort in western Pike County. Dive into excitement with their swimming area, splash pad, and giant water slides. Explore the water with canoes and paddle boats, or reel in the big one while fishing. On land, enjoy mini golf, go-karts, a carousel, and more. Perfect for company outings, family reunions, and group get-togethers. For endless summer memories, visit longsretreat.com or text them at 937-888-3525. See you at Long's Retreat.
Need an oil change? Stop into Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Need tires for your passenger vehicle, truck, or tractor? Stop into Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Quick Stop Lube and Tire will also replace those worn-out brakes, struts, shocks, and more. Quick Stop Lube and Tire at 627 West Street in Piketon. Open from 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till noon on Saturday. Call 289-4268 or 289-4100 for Quick Stop Lube and Tire.
You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day on your hometown radio station. Hits Now Q100.
Welcome back to Bob Wren Stadium, everyone. It's Eric Landrum, it's Rob Canner, and right now we're here watching your Waverly Tigers take on the Indian Creek Redskins, and they trail 7-2 here as we head to the top of the 7th here. And Rob, the Tigers got some work to do if we're going to be able to make it to the Final Four, man.
Yeah, we got to get 3 quick outs, and then we got the top of the order coming back up in the bottom of the 7th. That's a great spot to be if you want to make a rally and try to make a comeback in this 7-2 deficit and close this out in the 7th inning.
Good spot to be in. The Tigers, of course, have 4 shutout innings of defense on the day, but gave up 3 runs in the first inning and, of course, gave up that big 4-run inning in the top of the 5th. And right now, Quentin Hurd sets in, and he's going to start the inning against the second baseman here, Stan Amos, as Amos looks at the first pitch, strike 1.
Yeah, big curveball there. Beautiful strike.
Oh, 1 on the way. That ball swung on, fouled out of play here.
You know, earlier when we were walking in here, you said that last night you got a little chilly, so you wore a hoodie.
We wore the hoodie tonight.
And now I'm kind of regretting my decision not wearing a hoodie because you got a nice little breeze in this opening coming into you.
Nice little breeze. I did plan ahead on the evening. Rob, as he sits here with his arms crossed, That ball's hit a Big Ben. Big Ben fields it cleanly, throws it over to Hurd, and Hurd's able to retire Amos for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, I'm not much of a planner. I married into a woman that does the planning for me.
Hey, that's even better. Even better. Rob married a calendar, and we're all set here as Ian Starkey sets in, the left fielder from the Redskins. He struck out twice on the day. And he looks at a first pitch strike again. That pitch is in there. Nice off-speed pitch there in there for a strike on the inside half of the plate, Rob.
Yep. And now Hurd, he's ahead of the count, 0-2.
And that ball swung on and missed as well. 3 quick pitches. And Quentin Hurd gets another strikeout, Rob.
Yeah, that's his 7th of the evening since he came in the bottom of the 3rd.
All right, number 9, Caleb Bodo, the right fielder, stepping up after a hit in his previous at-bat to center field. And 2 strikeouts in his first 2. 2 outs here. Strike 1.
Yeah, that's the 3rd batter in a row for Hurd where he stood that first pitch curveball for a strike.
Pitch is swung on and missed again. Another curveball, Rob.
Yeah, he's got that dialed in, and it looks like Indian Creek don't know what to do with it. Head of the account again, 0-2.
0-2 on the way, swung on, hit over Hurd's head, into right center. Nichols puts a glove on it out there, gets it back in. A single for Bodo. Right now, Rob, the Redskins are coming back up for a 5th time.
That's a lot of times around the order.
A lot of times around the order, but it doesn't feel, a 7-2 game here.
Yeah.
You're not anticipating that guys are going to have 5 at-bats. I mean, this Waverly Tigers defense has done a pretty good job at holding it to, I don't know that they've given up a swing that's accounted for 2 runs or more.
Yeah, 16 hits, only 7 runs scored. That's pretty good in my book.
That pitch is swung on into right field. Looks like Nichols has it. And he does. Makes it a little bit interesting out there in right field.
Yeah, a little bit of a bobble, but he hangs on to record the 3rd out of the inning, and now we're heading into the bottom of the 7th.
All right, well, we're here at Bob Raines Stadium. We're heading to the home half of the 7th inning, and the Waverly Tigers, Rob, I don't want to say miracle, but we need some Tiger magic.
Yeah, 7-2, bottom of the 7th, top of the order. This is what dreams are made of if you're a high school baseball player.
Could be one of the greatest stories in Waverly history waiting to be told. We'll be right back here on Q100 FM, WXEQ Waverly.
Duds & Suds Laundromat, your self-service laundry destination, is located at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon. Currently, Duds & Suds Laundromat is undergoing renovations for enhanced quality cleaning. Duds & Suds Laundromat is open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Duds & Suds Laundromat at 112 Forsyth Street in Piketon and experience convenience and cleanliness with Duds & Suds Laundromat. Looking for custom apparel that stands out? Check out Snazzy Prints LLC, your one-stop destination for vibrant designs and personalized merchandise. They specialize in direct-to-film and sublimation screen printing, ensuring top-notch quality every time. From trendy t-shirts to sleek tumblers and so much more, they've got you covered. Let your imagination run wild and bring your vision to life. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive deals and sneak peeks. Contact Kimberly Puckett at 740-648-7926 and get started today. You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day on your hometown radio station. Hits Now Q100.
Welcome back to Bob Raines Stadium, everyone. It's Eric Landrum and Rob Canner, and we're watching your Waverly Tigers as they take on the Indian Creek Redskins. We're in the home half of the 7th here as the Waverly Tigers are set to be led off this inning by the leadoff guy, Creed Smith. But the Waverly Tigers do trail 7-2 right now. And Rob, Tigers have some work to do. They got some magic to pull out. But like I said, going into the break could be one of the greatest stories waiting to be told in Tiger history.
Yeah, it could be. Down 7-2, top of the order, bottom of the 7th. It's time to make things happen here.
Got a lot of work to do. Smith steps in, and now you're going to be fighting the rowdy fans of the Indian Creek Redskins. Both of these teams looking to achieve the coveted 20-win mark in high school baseball. 19-6 Redskins taking on the 19-10 Tigers. First pitch is just high. Smith looks at it. 1-0 here. 7-2. Redskins lead. Redskins have accumulated 16 hits on the day and just 1 error. The Tigers have only 4 hits and an error. All innings have been scoreless for the Tigers except for the bottom of the 3rd and the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 in there to Creed Smith for a strike.
Yeah, he looked at that. He's seen a lot of balls every time he's been at bat, and I think he was just trying to find a strike there.
Two 2-1 fouled off there as the check swing ends in a foul tip to Smith. 2-2 count here. And again, a chance to play in the Final Four on the line here for both of these teams. Downtown Akron, Canal Park. Pitch is just inside.
Yeah, just inside to make the count go full. Right at the knees.
I'll tell you what, it was a great height, but I think it was inside.
Yeah.
From our vantage point, it looked a little inside. Looked like the catcher had to work for it. 3-2 on the way. That ball swung on, driven down the left field line, but foul.
Yeah, he got out in front of that one and pulled it just foul. He definitely got a hold of it, though. Still full count, stays alive.
Nobody out here in the home half. 3-2 on the way here. Swung on, down the left field line again. Thank you for listening on 100.1 FM WXZQ Waverly. If you're tuning in on our live stream on Main Street TV, Facebook, or Total Media YouTube, thank you for watching. We've enjoyed this Waverly baseball postseason run. We've had an absolute blast covering it.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Hopefully we get to continue this next week. But to do so, we got to start right here.
3-2 on the way. Pitch fouled out of play. Creed Smith scratching, fighting, clawing, doing what he's got to do here, Rob, to stay alive.
Fouled another one over top. Still full count.
Ball 4.
Yeah, he watches that one goes by, looks at the umpire to make sure he's going to call a ball before he tosses that
Go ahead
bat.
and double check. And it looks like the coach from Indian Creek's going to have just a quick talk with his pitcher here.
Yeah, pitcher doesn't look too happy. He said, let me work. It's the bottom of the 7th. But with Speedster on first, you got your 2, 3, and 4 hitter coming up for Waverly.
Yep.
And with an opportunity to score some runs here.
Yep, looking like we are going to see a pitching change here as Hyde walks off the mound and gets a pretty nice applause here. Tip of the cap himself to the Redskins faithful. But we are going to see a pitching change here. It looks like it might be Powell. Shortstop.
I think so.
Looks like the shortstop,
Yeah,
Powell,
shortstop.
stepping in. Right-handed arm.
That's their catcher. 21's the catcher. 14 catch.
Catcher goes to shortstop.
Catcher's going to short, so Rusnick going to short. for the Redskins.
Now pitching for the Redskins, number 6, Gavin Pownow.
It is Powno. The shortstop taking the hill.
The shortstop, number 21, Hunter Rusnak.
You got Rusnick over at short now.
Now catching for Indian Creek, number 14, Trey Feastman.
Sophomore Trey Feast-Windvillen coming in to catch for the Redskins.
Umpire giving him 2 more pitches.
Pretty live arm, too.
Yeah, fresh arm. Little different look here now for Waverly, going from a lefty to a righty.
LT Jordan stepping up to the plate for the Waverly Tigers, and I don't think it matters to this young man who's on the hill. He'll stand in against anyone. Looking to get something going today, though. Struck out his first at bat, flew out the center on a hard hit ball in his second at bat, and reached on a walk in his third attempt. Standing in here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is just by. Low for a ball. And Smith's going to stay. Oh, Smith's going to go to third now.
Yeah, no one knew what they wanted to do. They just all kind of
All
stared
right.
at the ball.
Yeah. The throw down the second gets away from the middle infield. No one really knew what they wanted to do with it, who was going after it, and Smith used it as an opportunity to advance to third. And right now, LT Jordan's got a runner at third with nobody out here, Rob.
Yeah, fresh catcher in, pass ball on him, and a late throw. Probably should have just held on to it. However, thankfully, he threw it down there. Miscue by the shortstop, who's now in, that was catching, and goes into center field, and we're able to take 2 bases there.
Yep. I will say it looked like from our vantage point that the home plate umpire has seen better days, given where that one looked to have got him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's taking a breather.
Yep. Catcher goes out to chat with the pitcher. Oh, the umpire coughing. It's a hard job.
Yeah. Yeah, hard job. Hard job back there behind the plate. No one is your fan.
No one is your friend. Nobody. You know, it is. It's a tough job. I respect all of the gentlemen here wearing blue shirts this evening. All 4 of them this evening, Rob.
Yeah. Was able to get 4 out here tonight. That's great.
All right. We're going to reset it here. LT Jordan steps in. That pitch is a strike. 1-1 here. Creed Smith stands on third. Nobody out. 7-2. Tigers trail. That pitch is high. 1-1. Or I'm sorry, 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. Runner in scoring position now.
Pitch is swung on down the left field, my right field line, but just foul.
Yeah, he got in front of that one, was able to rip it down, just fouled though.
I'll tell you what, that ball might have been by the first baseman before he moved. I mean, it was crushed.
Yeah, it was definitely hit very hard. Rolled all the way down there by the bullpen. Time granted. Looks like he's got something in his eye maybe. Steps back in.
Pitch is swung on, back at the middle.
Backhanded by the
second baseman's able to get a glove on it, but it doesn't matter. LT Jordan runs through first base, and Creed Smith comes aboard home, and the Tigers have a run, Rob.
Yeah, no throw there. Smart play by the second baseman. Try to avoid any type of miscue. He just holds onto the ball. We score a run, get a runner on, still 0 outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still 0 outs, and we're 1 run closer to this being one of the greatest stories.
Yeah,
in Tiger history.
Livening up.
Very needed morale run, Rob. I think we needed to see that first, kind of like like a free throw for a basketball player.
Yeah, it's one of those things that lets you know that, hey, it's still possible.
1-0 here to Jace Hurd. As he looks at the first strike of the at-bat. 1-1 now. 1-1 on the way. Pitch is low for ball 2. A little bit of life starting to come down the third base side here from the Waverly team. Waverly fans. Ball's crushed down the left field line, Rob. And it's fair.
Yes.
And it's fair.
Yes,
You've got Jace Hurd rounding first. You're going to have LT Jordan headed home. And Jace Hurd's going to be standing on second base. Stand-up double. Waverly Tigers are back in at 7-4, Rob, with nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, we cut that lead, and now we got a runner again, still in scoring position with 0 outs, ready to just keep adding to that.
Nice to just trade spots out there. And just like that, the Waverly Tigers are breathing. We're breathing, Rob.
Yeah, and you can probably hear it. Waverly faithful starting to stand up and get a chant going. Only down 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th. Tying run, Big Ben standing in the on-deck circle.
Big Ben, the tying run in the on-deck circle. And it's crazy to think about after the way this game's shaped up, but that's where it's at right now. Got Hurd at second base. Big lead. Swung on and missed there.
Yeah,
big swing.
He really wanted to get out in front of that one and rip it down the first base line for sure.
6 hits on the day for the Tigers. Looking for 3 runs, but we won't say no to 4. Time called. And again, you're seeing a sophomore catcher now here, Rob.
Yeah,
and,
1 miscue already. Let the ball get by him. Goes out and talks to his pitcher.
Waverly trying to stay alive here. That pitch is swung on down the left field line. It's going to go foul. Just out of play.
No chance for a catch there. 0-2.
There's a pulse here at Bob Wren Stadium. Time called.
Yeah, Hunter's real good about that. Try to disrupt the rhythm of the pitcher, and with a new pitcher coming in for the game, he's trying to do that here.
0-2 on the way. Swung on down the left field line, and it's foul.
Yeah, it was a little late on that one. Slaps it down the third base line.
Waverly fans, all of them jumped out of their seats to get a shot of it over the third base dugout. I mean, this place is waiting to erupt, Rob.
Yeah, Pownell here on the mound. He doesn't have quite the velocity that Hyde had.
The big O was because we had 2 foul balls thrown in at the same time, and got a lot of equipment on that catcher for a reason. He wears one on the thigh, but
yeah, I'll tell you what. As a catcher myself back in the day, there's a lot of equipment, but there's a lot of exposed area as well.
True. 0-2 on the way. In the dirt, gets away. Hurd slides into third base, and the Tigers are 90 feet closer to the 5th run of the game. Great heads-up play from Hurd, knowing that, of course, Houck's behind in the account. And Houck being behind in the count here, knowing an off-speed pitch may be on the way, sees it in the dirt beforehand, and scurries over to third.
I'm surprised they don't take advantage of him coming from the windup here.
Pitch is fouled off into the Waverly dugout.
With 0 outs, pitcher in the windup, guy on third.
I think with you still needing 3 runs, it's still going to take hits and still,
you're right. You're right.
But nonetheless, Tigers still fighting. That pitch is crushed to right field. It's caught for the first out of the inning, but we'll trade the run for the out there, so to speak, Rob.
Yeah, absolutely. A sac fly to right field, scores the run, and now your Waverly Tigers only down 2 with 1 out.
Tigers trail by 2 as they've been able to round up 3 runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Big Ben coming up to the plate, looking to find himself aboard and just try to keep at it, Rob.
Yeah, nice little rally so far for your Waverly Tigers, cutting that lead down from 7 to 5. 1 out, looking to add a few more.
And right now, The question is, can the Waverly Tigers do it, Rob? Can the Waverly Tigers complete the comeback and take this thing to the Final Four in downtown Akron? First pitch on the way. Big Ben looks at strike one.
Yeah, he looked that one in. It's probably one he wished he had back because he probably would have swung a second time on that coming through.
0-1 on the way. In the dirt. Gets by the catcher.
No runners on the bases now to get extra bases after that pass ball.
That pitch is hit into right field. And Big Ben, Rob, going to be aboard with the single.
Yeah, Big Ben puts one where nobody's at out there in shallow right and gets on first base.
And right now you got Quentin Hurt, the tying run. Rob, the tying run at the plate for the Waverly Tigers.
Tying run at the plate, you're right, with one out. Big Ben standing over on first. And Hurd has been great since he came in pitching in the third inning. And he's also been pretty decent here hitting as well.
2 hits on the day for Hurd. He's got a hit into right field and a hit into center field. Shows bunt yet again. Pulls back, hits it right at the second baseman. And it's going to be a throw back.
Big Ben might be hurt. He kind of slid across first base.
Yeah.
I don't want to speculate, but
Big Ben slides into first base on the close play back as that ball was hit at Stan Amos.
I'll just say I've got weak ankles watching that.
That ball was hit at Amos. He makes one heck of a play on it, throws it back, and Big Ben slides back in. Unfortunately, the first baseman gets the brunt of it. Big Ben gives him the fist bump there. And if his ankle hurts, I'd say his fist does now too.
Yeah. They're going to go ahead and bring a pinch runner in for Big Ben, I think.
Glad to see Pownell okay. Looks like Hez Nelson, the freshman, coming into the game again. Trying to keep some speed on these base paths. The Tigers. Cats have 9 lives.
Yes, they do.
But right now, the Waverly Tigers seem to be on their last one.
2 outs.
2 outs.
Yep, still got the tying run at the plate.
Jamison Morton, left fielder, stepping in.
Looks like the Redskins coach having a little conversation with the umpires.
Looks to be a little discussion.
I'm wondering if it's for the second pinch runner. Might be declaring that rule to him right now.
Yeah. Nonetheless, Tigers still trail by 2 runs, 7-5 here. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Tigers have been able to muster up 3 runs to keep it interesting and stay alive. And that's a big call there, Rob.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're going to award Hez Nelson second base as a result of the interference, maybe?
Yeah, maybe the interference going back to first. He was unable to, on the pass ball, advance. I'm not sure. Nonetheless,
Hez Nelson's in scoring position and the tying runs at the plate with Jamison Morton coming to the plate here for the Waverly Tigers. Morton looks at ball 1. 2 outs here. Hez Nelson, the freshman, at second base. Worth noting, the freshman was picked off last night. Hopefully adding that experience.
Yeah,
tonight.
I don't know he'll make that same mistake tonight.
I think using that experience, I think using that experience for tonight's situation and just understanding you're not your run doesn't mean anything without the guy behind you. So
Correct.
just use that to make the next best move and try to stay alive. 1 ball here, 2 outs. 1-0 on the way. In the dirt, 2-0 here to Morton. Sophomore Feast Wineland behind the plate. Morton looks like a 2-0 that looked a bit up in the zone, Rob.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those called a ball tonight. However, that one was unfortunately called a strike.
Nonetheless, 2-0 on the way. Morton stands in, swings and misses at strike 2. The Waverly Tigers are down to their last strike right now, Rob. Pitch is fouled off. Morton's able to live to fight another pitch, Rob.
Yeah, he chased that one outside and high. Was luckily enough to make a little contact to stay alive.
Will Armstrong in the on-deck circle for your Tigers. That ball's hitting to right center. Everyone's on their horse, but it looks like Bodo's able to put it away. And the Indian Creek Redskins are going to win the regional championship by a score of 7-5 over your Waverly Tigers.
Yeah, they held off a rally by the Waverly Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th. Everybody giving hugs on the Waverly side for a great season.
Great effort by the Waverly Tigers, but unfortunately, Rob, that rally, that Waverly Tiger Town magic is going to come up a bit short here at Bob Wren Stadium this evening in the regional championship. We'll take just a quick break, and we'll be back to wrap up this evening's coverage of, well, the Waverly Tigers baseball season, I should say, right here on Q100 FM WXEQ Waverly.
Today's game is being brought to you by your local financial advisors at Oak Bridge Financial Partners of Waverly, offering comprehensive investment services, retirement planning, and financial planning. Visit Oak Bridge Financial Partners online at oakbridgefp.com for more information.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a home or even a piece of property, then look no further than your hometown real estate and auction experts at Brewster Real Estate and Auction, located in the heart of Waverly at 200 East Emmett Avenue. Phone 740-947-7577 or check them out online at brewsterauction.com. Brewster Real Estate and Auction, a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports.
You're listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day on your hometown radio station. Hits Now Q100.
Welcome back to Bob Wren Stadium, everyone. It is Eric Landrum. It is Rob Canner, and you are listening to Waverly Tiger Baseball right here on 100.1 WXEQ Waverly and streaming on Main Street TV, Facebook, and Total Media YouTube. And Rob, just like that, the Waverly Tigers baseball season has come to a close here in the regional championship by a score of 7-5 at the hands of the Indian Creek Redskins in the regional championship.
Yeah, they gave quite the effort, and like we said before, they were able to rally up and try to make it a real close ball game there in the bottom of the 7th, and was able to do so at 7-5. However, was not able to close out the rally.
Tried to bring a rally through Tiger Town tonight. Unfortunately, it just didn't go the way of Coach Noble's squad. And right now, the Tigers are in the middle of their medal ceremony, I should say. The trophy ceremony taking place here at Bob Wren Stadium. And the Waverly Tigers are the runner-ups in the regional championship, of course, again, to the Indian Creek Redskins, who played a great baseball game. 16 hits on the day, held the Tigers to 5 runs on 7 hits. Pretty good pitching performances by the 2 young men who took the hill. And this is a pretty good squad, and they know how to bring the bats. We knew that coming into today. We talked about that on the way up here, and they did. They brought the bats, and they got it done against a really great defensive and pitching Waverly squad.
And they were still sound, very sound defensively, only allowing 7 runs on 16 hits compared to their 5 runs on 7 hits, as you said previously. And they left it all out there. The Tigers, they definitely left the whole effort out there on the field. Not one player didn't give it his all, so that's nice to see for these seniors heading out.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, Rob, it's these seniors are making the hardest walk that a senior baseball player can make, and it's knowing that your last game's in the record books, and there's, while there's graduation, while there's college, there's life. There's nothing quite like playing that last baseball game with the buddies you grew up with.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, that's tough. Tears are flowing, hugs are given, and this is a moment. Even though they're runners up, they'll remember for the rest of their lives this little tournament run that they've had.
Absolutely, and hats off to this Waverly bunch. We've enjoyed, we've certainly enjoyed being a part of the run and getting the opportunity to watch it. But this is something that you guys hopefully will remember 10, 15 years down the road. We're having reunions now, man. It's crazy to think that it's that time of year where high school reunions and things like that are taking place. But we're doing those things, and it's we're 15 years down the road, and this is what we do. We go back and we see our friends. And
yeah, absolutely. And this being our third broadcast together, I know this is one that I'll definitely never forget.
That means a lot. Hey, shout out to these Waverly seniors here. LT Jordan, Creed Smith, Jace Hurd, Ben Nichols, Quentin Hurd, Jamison Morton, Tyler Malone, Tanner Nichols, Devin McWinn. Congratulations to you young men for great careers, tremendous careers. I mean, that's the Waverly lineup. You know what I mean? So tremendous careers, and not necessarily end in the way that you probably hoped it would.
No, but a few of them, they're moving on to bigger and better things in college. So they're definitely looking forward to that, I'm sure.
Some of these guys are on to some other things, but hey, hats off to you guys. You got a whole community that you made proud, man. I mean, this has been fun to be a part of Waverly baseball, and this group, man, made Waverly baseball special again. So congratulations to you guys, Coach Noble, Jeff Davis, T. Fred, Roger Bowles, Michael Blevins, Weston Bloss, you guys over there, the coaches that make these guys, make this whole thing go. Help these guys day in and day out. They're there for these guys, and you can see that shine through this Waverly squad. So hats off to you all as well, coaches. Never get enough credit.
Absolutely.
And we respect you and appreciate you. Big thanks to our sponsors, Valley View Health Center, Tim Haddle Trucking, Long's Retreat, Quick Stop Lube and Tire, Duds and Suds Laundromat, Snazzy Prints, Oak Bridge Financial, and of course Brewster's Auction and Real Estate. None of this would be possible without you all, and we appreciate your help in allowing us to get to these games and helping us cover Waverly baseball, but Pike County baseball. Rob, before we wrap up the broadcast, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, like I said, it was a great season by Waverly. Thankfully, I was able to see the last bit from this point of view, which was great, and I appreciate the time and the effort that everybody from Total Media and Main Street TV's put on for allowing us to be out here and do this, and I'm glad I was able to do it alongside you, and hopefully for more in the future.
Big thanks to Sean, Corbin, and Dylan from the Total Media crew who helped us get this thing up and going tonight. Our producers and managers who helped get this up and going every night. I mean, we've been here. It's just been crazy. So thanks for all you do, the hours you put in that don't get seen by most people, man. None of this would be possible without you all as well. So special thanks to our Total Media crew. You guys are awesome. On behalf of Rob Kanner, I'm Eric Landrum here from Total Media Radio. You're listening to Waverly Baseball right here on 100 WXZQ FM. Until next year, that's going to be it for us here, and we appreciate you listening. So until next time, thanks for tuning into your Waverly Tigers right here on Q100 FM Waverly.
You've been listening to the Valley View Health Center's Pike County Game Day on your hometown radio station. Hits now, Q100 WXZQ FM. The Valley View Health Center's Pike County Baseball Game Day is presented to you by Valley View Health Centers and brought to you in part by Duds and Suds Laundromat of Piketon, Quick Stop Lube and Tire, and by Long's Retreat Family Resort. Tune in next